Hello, I am Dave, and I'm here to watch other people conquer. Hello, and welcome back to WLDL. This is going to be a very exciting matchup. We have Team Dagon versus the Lost Boys. So, this was played yesterday. Unfortunately, I lost my power. Like, literally, like a quarter of the city lost its power due to a storm and tornado that fucking blew through. So it was just a big mess. I was like, no. Got back home from work. And, was gonna eat dinner, frozen pizza. Nope. Oven doesn't work. Can't eat my pizza. So sad. But, it happens. So I am back today for a midday cast, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, very clearly, I know way more than any other team. Like, I know Team Dagon way more than any other team, right? I play with these guys regularly. They're a lot of fun to play with. They got some really good team comp, so always excited to see them. But I mean, Lost Boys, you can't forget about them. I've played against them a few times, maybe under a different team name. I definitely most memorable name is Crazy Ninja Smurf. I don't know why that sticks in my sticks in my head, but there it goes. They got some other great players that I'm very excited to see them come in and see what they're capable of. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. So I'm just gonna start with game one. Let's get into it. And we need to wait for the download, so it's gonna be just a few more seconds. Yeah, I'm excited. Alrighty. In terms of bands, oh gosh, man, I can really only think about the normal. Make sure I'm on free camera. There we go. In terms of bands, like I can see the Wyvern, I can see Disruptor, I can see Witch Doctor. Like these are very common supports, especially for Team Dagon, right? If you give Raven his Lich or Wyvern, it's gonna be pretty very hard to go up against. But there's a Jack Hero band coming out from the Lost Boys. Jack Hero is just a really strong laner here, pretty obvious to see coming. Trying to think of other bands, right? We have Batman, so Batman is definitely a carry to look out for. There's the Lich ban, so there's the Witch Doctor ban. Definitely gotta look out for this Bristleback and Anti-Mage played by Batman, so that should be on the Lost Boys radar. Unfortunately, I am a little unfamiliar with the preferred lineup for Lost Boys, so I'll be seeing what they choose to go with. There's the Sandkeen ban. I've seen him in a few pubs recently. He's been pretty strong, so very understandable.
10 seconds.
I've just looking over the past games, I've seen Wraithkeen, I've seen Tide Hunter, I've seen Skywrath. So those are some heroes that might be picked up by the Lost Boys. And if anyone's interested, I am drinking Milo's sweet tea. I always need my sweet tea. Alright, looking for some more bands. Like I said, we could probably see a Wyvern, a Winter Wyvern band here. Yep, there it is. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, that's their last band, so 2 bands from Team Dagon. You gotta look out for this offlane drum, right? The Drumpo Under. Yeah, Axe is very strong. Axe has always been strong, so you gotta look out for that. You also gotta look out for that Spirit Breaker. Nice band. That was another hero I at least saw played once or twice by the Lost Boys. He's very strong at the moment. And the Willow Band, coming from Fort Windy. So we ain't gonna see a mid Willow. We're picking up the Silencer off rip. Locking down those big spells. Uh, so yeah, no Enigma, hopefully. I mean, maybe on the side of Lost Boys, they could pick him up. But any like Dawn is
10
very
seconds.
hard into silencer, instantly canceling her ult. You
5
know, no
seconds.
Enigma.
4,
I mean,
3.
Rubik is also hard, but I don't really think anybody plays Rubik. Looking for the first pickup. Most of the main supports that are played by Raven, except for Disruptor, are gone. So we could see a Disruptor here, which is a solid pick.
Radiant gets to ban.
It's going to be a Grim. Oh, okay. I would think that they'd put that on Lynx here as a pause 4, but it could go to Raven. I don't think I've seen Raven play Grim before. Very strong support. He's got a
You're
lot
10
of good
seconds out.
synergy with
Plenty of
some
time to
heroes,
tell an announcer you love
but you
them
got to
if
be
that's
careful
what's in your
because he
heart.
has some really
We're starting in
bad
5
synergy
seconds
with
up
some
with
other
counting time.
heroes. There's the Bristleback ban. There's that respect. So yeah, I've Grim can be a hit or a miss, right? Because you either need heroes that can work well with his Soulbind,
10
or
seconds.
you just need heroes like Ursa or
And
Jug who
Dire
wants to
gets to
get on
ban.
top of people in lane. And the Underlord ban. Some great tanky boys have been taken out. One more ban before the majority of the picks here.
10 seconds.
But yeah,
Just long
if I
enough to
see a
regret
Grim,
every choice you've
I
made
am
if you hurry.
assuming that it's going to
5
be like a
seconds.
Jug, right? Like, I'm assuming there's going to be a hero that wants to get on top of people in lane and do damage. So that's what I would be looking out for. Yeah, Tide is still available. Axe is still available. Got some pretty good offlaner choices. There's a Shaman that's still available. I think, if you're up against a silencer, you kind of want jump,
Dire's
right?
choice.
Yeah, there's the
Couldn't give him
ban
a
on.
second.
Wait, what? Why is
Lot
that
of
from Team
heroes to
Dagon?
choose from.
They banned in Jug. What? It's crazy. I mean, Drum being a big Jug player, but I guess if he's pause 3, he won't be picking him up. But as I was saying, if you see a
10
silencer, you're
seconds.
probably looking for some sort of jump, right? So maybe like a Void Spirit or
5
a
seconds. Radiant's turn. 4,
Storm
3.
Spirit. Aye, there's the axe. Haha, called it. Like literally. Nice. I wonder if Drum's gonna pull out Floppy for this one.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
See, not too much synergy between Grim and Axe. They kind of don't work great together. I mean, the Soulbind keeping people close is a good setup, but don't really want to put Inkswell on Axe because he wants people hitting him and that stuns them. So, I mean, it's not a bad setup, but it's not like a perfect synergy. Okay, both teams have run through a good amount of their reserve time already on these first few
Radiant's up.
picks, and we have a Disruptor. Oh man. Excuse me, I just yawned there. Picking Disruptor, taking it away if Raven wants it. So I don't know if that was a pick to
10
mess up
seconds.
Raven or if they genuinely wanted Disruptor
5
here.
seconds.
But either way, a solid backline for the Lost Boys at the moment. They got some good lockdown, they got some good catch, and they got some good counter initiation. So Axe is going to have a difficult
Dire's
time
turn to
making
pick.
that jump without BKB. And there's the Tide Hunter. Man, they are just bareening the team fight. If there's a team fight, they want to win it. I love to see it. So
10 seconds.
now we're stuck in this, position of does Team
5 seconds.
Dagon want to try and man fight the team fight?
All right,
Or are
Dire's
they
turn.
looking to get pickoffs? And that's going to be the Anti-Mage picked for Batman. Anti-Mage can get messed up by Silencer, but also there's the jump though. So that's what we're hoping to see. So it looks like Team Dagon is hoping to do the pickoff route. Right? If you can't man fight them,
plenty of time to
take
tell an
out the
announcer
back
you love
line.
them if that's what's in your heart. 5 seconds.
All right. So this, I would assume, would be the second support pick here. Which I think I might see a shaman here. All right. I don't think it's like amazing. I don't expect to see like a CM or something. So looking for another hero that can jump and lock down. I honestly would like to see like an Earth Spirit, but not that he's good, but that you need someone to jump in first, right? Axe is a really good counter initiator, and any mage isn't the one who wants to be in first. It's gonna be a Largo! What? I was not expecting that. Okay, so this is a Grim Raven on the Grimstroke, and Link's picking up the Largo, I would have to assume. That's insane. I was not expecting a Largo here at all.
10 seconds.
I mean, Largo just gets messed up by Silencer and Disruptor, so that's a really interesting pickup. He does have the Dispel on his Licky Catch? Well, whatever it's called. So he can dispel some Silencer stuff, he can dispel Disruptor, Thunderstrike. But I mean, I don't know. Oh, and the Bloodseeker comes out. Bloodseeker being pretty good against Anti-Mage in terms of that pure damage. And the big silence. Gonna make it hard for Anti-Mage to make those jumps. And stand and fight.
10
But
seconds.
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm just looking at Lost Boys, and I think I'm liking their lineup a bit better.
Dyer gets the ban.
Because at the moment, Team Dagon just kind of has a commit, right? Like Axe and Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage will be able to kite out a little bit, but like Axe and Largo, they're kind of like go in and fight, right? So I'm interested. It's really going to revolve around these mid picks, right, to bring it together.
In 5 seconds, with or without you.
Necro ban. We could have seen a Necro from the Fort Windy. I would not have liked Necro into this lineup. There's just too much lockdown and magical damage for a Necro, I think.
Radiant's up. Banning time.
Ban the DP. Very understandable. Nobody likes a DP. Nobody likes DP.
Ten seconds.
Yeah, if I was Lost Boys, I would probably try to ban a Spirit here.
5 seconds.
Because, yeah, I would think Void Spirit, right? That would be my choice, because you just get Scepter on Void Spirit. Oh, they banned Invoker. They don't have an Invoker player on Team Dagon. I mean, I hope that's not because of me. Like I said, I play with the guys on Team Dagon a lot, and I main Invoker at this point, so I hope that wasn't an intentional ban towards me. So I mean, I know Lynx has played Invoker before, but I don't think I've seen any of the other guys play Invoker.
10 seconds.
The OD ban coming out, understandable. OD's great against Axe.
Let's give him a second.
Oh, they are gonna pick up the Rubik. What? Oh, I mean, so Invoker and Rubik are my mains, right? So I whenever I see a Rubik, I'm very excited. It's not that good of a Rubik game though. Like it's really not.
Seconds.
Like, I mean,
5 seconds.
There's like Soulbind and like maybe Licky Catch or whatever from Largo, but I'm like, there's really not much you want to steal. I'm very surprised to see the Rubik come out.
Cave Johnson here. Are we starting?
And we have a Quap. Alright, there we
It's you
go.
choosing time.
There's a bit of the jump there. Fort Windy picking up the Quap. And that is going to allow Rubik to have a much better spell steal there. Let's look up these sets, though. I mean, that's a Naked Largo, but I don't really think that can help. So that's not going to be too bad. Oh, man, look at that Bloodseeker. Is that a Naked Tide? Oh, that's much more damaging than a Naked Largo. Disruptor's looking fire. That's a great silencer. Rubik looking pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I like the weens on the Quap there. Axe, man, that is a steam-powered machine right there. I don't know. I think the Tide Rega is pulling the Lost Boys down on the hats here if that's a Naked Tide. So I'd have to give it to Team Dagon for the hats. But very, very nice Bloodseeker. I don't think I've seen that Bloodseeker set before. Very cool. It is Octavine on the Rubik mid, probably, versus the Quap. That'll be an interesting matchup. Definitely a race to 6 to see who can get 6 first. Yeah, I'm very worried about this Largo. I'm not sure how Largo is going to play out here in this first game. Rega on the level 1 Tide. Is that correct? Only level 1? Damn. We're getting some fresh gameplay here. And here we go. Both teams, the bad guys and the good guys. Going to look for first blood here. Are we just going to trade sides as has kind of been common? Or are we going to see some action? Okay. Looks like Team Dagon's not rotating fully just yet. Rush on the Tranquil Boots? Interesting. Yeah, definitely at first glance favoring Lost Boys draft. Hey, Lynx, how you doing, man? I don't know, Dyer is the bad guys, right?
30 seconds.
So who's ever on Dyer is the bad guys?
Let's see those game faces. Not you. You just don't make any faces.
Ooh, nice ward setting up. Gonna spy Crazy Ninja Smurf. Probably play some vision right there. Okay, doesn't looks like they're just gonna try a fight over one rune. So they should be able to get 2 though.
You've got an ancient, and they've got an ancient, and that's bad. Only you should have an
Oh, they're gonna see Rufio here. They're gonna try to go at him. Here they goes. There's the Battle Hunger. There's the frogs. Didn't get the catchy lick, but there's Bloodright trying to slow him down. But Batman doesn't care, and that's gonna be first blood. Glimpse back to try and save him, but doesn't matter. Nice pickup by Batman. You'll see this. I think this is a common build here. Is just this Orb of Frost on Animage, and it actually seems to do quite a bit. So if I ever play Animage, I'll have to try it. Oh, it's gonna be a Machu mid versus the Quap. They put the first pick silencer mid. I didn't even realize. So Octavine is 4. Rega versus the Animage. I mean, whenever you're a big tanky dude with a low mana pool, you do not want to be up against Animage. No, Lynx, your courier. But yes, Crazy Ninja Smurf gets first blood on the couriers. Let's go. Alright. So I definitely think this favors Machu mid. With all of his burn damage and silence. Quap really hates that and has no way to dispel it. Got some good synergy between AM and Grim with that Inkswell. But we'll keep an eye on it. Can be rushing a rain drop on Machu. I think that's pretty smart up against a Quap. This top lane has been pushed pretty far into Radiant's tier 1, so very good position for Tide here to be farming.
No blood for you.
Nice battle hunger, getting it probably going to be full duration if Rufio's not going to be able to get a kill here. It's only level 1 though, so not going to do too much damage. Fort Windy taking a lot of damage. This last word is about to pop. So the Arcane Curse is not there to do max damage, but good zoning. This is a trade up that I like with Grim or as Rubik, because Grim does not want to solo trade with you. Right, as Rubik you got probably, I think it's more attack damage, right? Rubik has 60. Yeah, Grim has 53. So you got higher attack damage, and you have a higher nuking spell early. So, oh, Tide goes down.
Tide comes.
Grim, old Raven takes him down. I didn't even realize. Nicely done. I was talking too much. I'll be the second pickup of the game. Gonna be fighting over water runes here, but the glimpse back. There is no fight. Crazy Ninja Smurf takes it. Link's actually trying to come in. It is actually gonna get back. It dispels the blood grenade. There's the blood right. Link's might be the one in trouble. I don't know who's in trouble here. Link's trying to stay in here, but Crazy Ninja Smurf has Drum Pounder coming in on him. So that's gonna be the Lotus for Axe. I thought he wasn't gonna make it. A bit early on that glimpse there. Nice. Gotta commend Fort Windy here for doing all he can to stay in lane. Saw him eating those branches with tangos. Drum Pounder sitting at the top of the last hits. Very nice. Ooh, there's the creep going at Octavine. Gets stunned by the Inkswell. That's all the mana gone. Batman's right on top of him. Octavine taking a good amount of damage. It's not going to be a dive, though, as they're only level 3, and that tier 1 is still very dangerous. Oh, we have a pause from Rhaegar. Ah, no. Alright. Let's see, since it's just me here, I can fast forward a bit. There we go. Sweet. Look at that. The beauty of going back to watch.
Okay, now where were we?
Activate that. There we go.
Are you even trying?
Okay, we almost got 6s on the mids here.
Coin for me.
Okay, nice little sneaky block coming in from Lynx. Oh, but Crazy Ninja Smurf knows. Places the ward down, so Lynx actually sees the ward blocking that large camp. So that could be an easy, what, 200 gold for him? Yeah, I'm like the positioning here in top lane has really favored Rhaegar and Octavine here. This lane has been pushed out a lot for Batman, forcing him to be in a pretty bad position for a lot of that laning stage there. Both mids getting close to 6. Yeah, if Machu has mana when he hits 6, he can probably kill Fort Windy here. Okay, we got 6 minutes coming up. Looks like top lane is going to have a bit of a fight here for the Lotus. Nothing much. Rhaegar secures it. And Lynx gets the bottom one, but here's Machu picking up the shield rune. Doesn't have too much mana, but looks like we're going to have a rotation with Global Silence. I'm probably hoping to get a kill here on this Anti-Mage. Here we go. Here they come. Dire does not have vision here, so they don't know he's here. Not at the moment, at least. There it is. There's the curse. There's the TP from Lynx immediately. Raven's in a lot of trouble. Diving under tower. Where's the global? They get the Inkswell off and the Frog Stomp. Machu's in trouble here. There's the stun, but here comes Fort Windy. Machu has no mana, trying to run away, but that's going to be a last hit. Batman kills the Silencer. Rhaegar gets pushed back by the Sonic Wave, and that's too much magical damage. Trying to use the wand to heal up, but too slow with that dagger and mana burn. That is a double kill for this Anti-Mage. Oh boy. I would be sweating if I was up against this Anti-Mage. It's like that Punisher meme. No, 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 no. Oh, Link's trying to steal the wisdom, but Octavine is on top of it. Drum Pounder getting theirs. Might have a little bit of a fight here on Ninja Smurf, but nope. Not even gonna care. Wants the farm. Thing I've noticed is Drum Pounder really knows how to farm on Axe. Like you'll see Drum probably at the top net worth most of the time in the early game, just because he's so efficient with farming with Axe. So, gonna be rushing this early blink and probably get it pretty soon, as he's already more than halfway there. Invis Rune bottom. Getting the Silence on Octavine, allowing them to go into Rhaegar here, bringing all the mana. There's the Inkswell, but not going to commit, as it's still pushed into their tower. And there's the ward for Lynx, who did not go Tranquils, picked up a headdress. I think you do want Arcane Boots on the Largo. Okay, both mids have... It's really interesting not to see Glaives, I just realized. Not even like a value level in Glaives to get the steal, but blinking behind gets silenced with the dagger. Fort Windy's in a lot of trouble here. No mana for Global, though, to keep her locked down. Ooh, blinking in and instantly getting silenced is rough. But that's the power of Silencer. No casts. We got Rufio doing really well bottom as well. Hasn't really had too much pressure. But here comes Machu bottom. Hopefully getting a rotation here to get a kill on this Axe. Oh, who's gonna get seen? Here comes the Machu. There he's looking for Lynx, actually. Gets the Battle Hunger on top of him. Gets the call onto Machu. Machu's in trouble. The big scream taking Machu out immediately. But now Rufio and Ninja Smurf are in a lot of trouble here. There's the dunk, but not going to get the kill. Lynx picks it up with the catchy lick. Damn, Machu getting foiled each time trying to rotate. Fort Windy is on top of this. Batman taking a decent amount of damage, but does have the arena health, so should heal up pretty quickly. Yeah, those kills just propelled this blink dagger timing up much sooner. There's Ninja Smurf. There's the Dispel. Caught in the fence, or field. I know it's field. Okay, we have 6 on Rubik now. This could be a little exciting. But especially for a pause 4 Rubik, I'm really surprised that you would pick Rubik into this lineup. Like, this is not a good Rubik game. And I would... yeah, that's just my take on it, but I am excited to see how he turns this around and how he uses Rubik here. Okay, we do have Rupture. Rupture is the spell that you want. There's the Glimpse back. There's the Rupture. The call catches Rufio, though. There's Lynx pulling Drum back to hurt. The Ravage comes out and falls to Rhaegar under Anchor Smash. Lynx is going to be forced to run, but picked up back into the Blood Right. That's going to be a lot of slow and damage. Who gets it? Rufio. There's a kill for the Bloodseeker and the Tidehunter. That is really big value. for this 2-man rotation. Nice, got a good spell on Rubik. Nicely done, the Lost Boys. Getting pretty close to this Battle Fury timing on Batman. Are they going Maelstrom? They are going Maelstrom. Maelstrom versus Battle Fury. Which one's better? This is a Scepter rush on Machu. Interesting. I guess that will cancel Blink Daggers, but Crazy Ninja's Perfect Rake is caught by the Soul Bind. Not going to be able to do too much damage, though. Ooh, got another hit on Rega, but now Raven is the one in trouble, pulling him back, but there's the glimpse. Batman is in the middle, and there's the Static Storm blocking them in. Raven's going to fall under it, but Ninja Smurf's the one in trouble now. Batman taking a lot of damage. Going to have Blink up to be able to get out. Oh, just got over the cliff. Does have Stroke of Fate, but I think it's going to be too far. Honestly, probably value for the Batman, seeing as Raven died first, giving him solo XP. But here's Gatorade getting really low. There's the dagger, but the Scream connects! Just on the edge, Rufio falls. That might have been a Blink setup, but yeah, a 12-minute Blink timing is ridiculous. Axe is looking to make plays. Oof, there's the Phantom's Embrace. Cannot be dispelled, so pretty big value against Tidehunter.
Might want to haul some ass down to their bottom tower while they still got one. Dyer is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower. No.
Definitely need to dispel on Fort Windy. There's the glimpse back, getting caught in the field, has nowhere to go. There is Global to lock her down. There it is. Has nowhere to go, nothing to do. Lynx doesn't have Catchy Lick. No! Fort Windy's going to fall to Machu. Definitely need a dispel for that. But nice pickup. Ooh, has Phantom's Embrace. That's big. There's the Soul Bind. Does not have the Silence. Not much follow-up, though, for the Soul Bind. Batman is content to be farming. As he should be. Okay, looks like we got the Maelstrom coming out. That's going to be big help here. But 3 levels difference here between the offlaner and safe laner. It is a rough matchup. But oh, Lynx. Oh, there's the DD. There's the Sonic Wave immediately into Static Storm. Both of them are caught into it, but Machu's just taking right-click damage. It's going to fall to Lynx, but Lynx now the one getting lifted back and pushed back into the Static Storm. Gets killed by Machu's, but the double call into the back line. Here comes Raven with the Ink Swell right on top of Octavine, gets crushed by the Culling Blade. Reg is the one now in trouble in between all of them, forcing Ninja Smurf, but there's the Rupture and Ravage right on top of Fort Windy. Is going to fall to Rufio, but that's a double dunk. Missing the call, Rufio's on the chase, but this axe is big and is going to push Rufio away. Batman, in the meantime, stealing the Wisdom Rune top. There should be a Wisdom there for somebody on Dyer. That was a big play. These spells on the Lost Boys cannot be underestimated. That's what they're built for, are these team fights. Oh, trying to get the glimpse to Fountain, but going to be a bit too late. Very close to this Battle Fury timing. Batman just manning up on Rega, burning all the mana. Does have Soul Ring. Ooh, there's the Fade Bolt. Taking Batman down pretty low. Oh, found Machu with a blink on Drum Pounder. Gets the silence off, but this might be too much damage. It's going to be forced to run, but they're diving under tower. Nice, Fort Windy gets it and actually saves Drum Pounder with the glimpse there. Lynx is now left behind with Rufio chasing. There's the Frog Stomp to try and slow him down. The Catchy Lick to do damage. Rufio's going to be forced to run away, but this is a fast Frog with that Son. There's the Rupture. Lynx is caught inside the Rupture. There's nothing he can do. He's going to fall to Rufio, following the glimpse. Fort Windy's in. Fort Windy blinks in. This might be a little tough. The Static Storm with the field right on top of Fort Windy. Do they have the damage to lock him down? I don't think so. There's the pull back, and there's the blink out. There, got some good damage, but there's Rufio with the blood right. Fort Windy's stuck with the silence, has nowhere to go. Nice. Rufio picks it up. Nicely done. Good map awareness, Rufio. But now Raven's the one in trouble because there's 3 trying to catch him into the field, but there's the glimpse back. Right into blood right, double kill. This Bloodseeker is getting fed. That's what you want to see. Man fight between Batman and Rhaegar. The drum. Another kill for Batman, though. Both these carries are getting pretty good kills here. Battle Fury coming out. A 17-minute Battle Fury, not too bad. I wonder, I would assume probably going Greaves on Largo. Like, this is the one good thing about having an offlaner who doesn't like building too many auras, is if your Pos 4 likes building auras, then, you know, your Pos 4 can pick up those auras that your Pos 3 aren't going to. Gonna be getting a Vlad's on Tidehunter. I've seen it a lot. It's pretty nice early game item. Ooh, Soulbind comes out. Not gonna connect to anything bottom. Ninja Smurf just looking to deny the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower denied.
Yeah, Blade Mail already on Drum Pounder. Damn. Looking to maybe get a deep ward in, but
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a
excuse me.
smoking rock.
Oh, they're gonna find Octavine here. There it goes. They have Phantom's Embrace. It is launched. There's the jump with the scream. Here comes the drum for the slam. Get dunked. Okay, Machu almost has Scepter here, which is gonna help for those jumps. I would love to see, like, Yules on the supports here. Yules will take off Phantom's Embrace. Yules will, you know, stop this call. Yules will also, you know, help get away from some of these heroes as well. So, that's the item that I would like to see. Does have Scepter, but the jump on Machu with the Blade Mail is going to catch the Static Storm immediately, and the silence comes out. That's going to be a big silence. Still just going to man up on Machu, though. Machu taking too much damage, falls to Lynx, but so does Drum fall to Octavine. Crazy Ninja Smurf taking a lot of damage from this Phantom's Embrace and falls to Fort Windy in the back. There's Rhaegar looking for a Ravage. Octavine gets a double kill onto Lynx, who almost falls. Damn. Nicely done. Getting the Amphibian Rhapsody. Ooh, trying to TP out. Can they get the kill? Rufio does get the kill. Now Raven's left all alone under the tier 1. Rufio doesn't care, though. There's Raven. Ooh, gets the silence off, but here comes Batman. Mana Void. Rhaegar's in a lot of trouble, but oh, Rufio dies to the Phantom. Rhaegar now the last one left here. Falls to Batman, who just burns all the mana. Nicely going, Raven. I thought you were toast.
Dyer's middle tower is taking one hell of a beating.
Yep, there goes a mech coming out on the Largo. Hey, and there's a Yules coming on the Rubik. Hell yeah. Almost got Manta on this Animage with that Battle Fury. That farm has just gone so fast now. Ooh, the jump onto Crazy Ninja Smurf with the Blade Mail. Gonna get lifted, but he's still taking a lot of damage, and the dunk finishes him. Axe is getting a lot of dunks here. Raven setting up, has the ward there, so they see 2. Does have Glimmer. Gonna have to get that out, but here comes Drum. Might be looking for another jump.
If you've always hated Radiant's middle tower, I have good news.
Okay, I mean, both teams know where both teams are, so it's not... This is going to be a big fight. Ravage, no Ravage, though. So 40 seconds on Ravage. I don't think this would be a time that you want to fight when you don't have your Ravage. Drum is just looking for a setup here. There's the call under tier 2s. There's the jump. Here comes the static field with the silence, but the sonic wave goes out anyway, taking out Rufio instantly. There's the trying to run away, but they have glims back under tower for Drum. But there's the ink swell, and that's going to be a steal from Rubik on the sonic wave, taking out Drum Pounder. In the back, Raven takes Crazy Ninja Smurf out. There comes the Ravage onto 2, actually 3 there. Machu now the one taking some good damage from Fort Windy, but Fort Windy's lifted and thrown away. Dispel on Raven, allowing him to run away. Fort Windy's just man-fighting. Tries to blink in to kill Machu, but that's going to kill him with the Anchor Smash. Raven's looking for the pickup. But, oh, into the back. There's Animachu. Whoa, we saw that, Batman. Tried to Mana Void, but started TPing anyway, so that's a wasted TP. Rufio's going to be coming up soon. So Octavine now the one in trouble with no mana, can't even Yules. And Batman's just going to run him down for the double kill. I want to hear everybody make fun of Batman for accidentally TPing there. Don't actually do that, but we got to call out these funny plays. Because we've all been there. I've done it plenty of times. I think I actually have a video on my Twitch about doing that exact thing. Jumping in and immediately TPing. The joys of Dota. Going BKB on Axe to secure the jump. I love it. Can I be picking up a 4-staff on the silencer? Oh, we got a DD bottom. Or somebody. I like the Lincoln's pickup on the Quap. Oh, that's an Animage with DD. Rega could be in trouble here. Has no way to get out. Yep, here comes the setup. There's the 2 blinks. Rega's taking a lot of damage. The Frog Stomp and the pull back. That's way too much damage, dude. Batman easily takes that kill. With that, well, technically amplify damage, but I'm calling it DD. Yules is completed. I think I saw that last time. Very nice. Gonna be picking up Blink Dagger. I like it. I like it. BKB completed on the Bloodseeker. Hell yeah. I mean, they do have calls, so they do have one BKB piercing stun. And a Sonic Wave also goes through BKB, so they got some stuff to go through it. Gonna be just rushing a Butterfly after Manta. I mean, Batman knows what he's doing. Raven in a little bit of trouble, but the Glimmer's hopefully gonna save his life here. No glimpse back. Team Dagon lead. Oh wait, what am I doing? I should be on net worth. Oh, well, yeah, but again, well, I think it's about the same. Batman and Drum at the top of net worth, followed by Rufio and Machu. Ooh, they might get a kill here on the Lynx. Gets the Dispel, but the Glimpse back. He's in trouble. There's the blood right down on the... He's just manning up, trying to pull them back to waste time. Easy pickup for Machu. Gonna get closer to that 4-staff. Ooh, trying to stack triangle. Very nice. Get the call. Hell yeah. Oh, did that not stack? No. It stacked the Ancients, though. Nice.
Rugby, cricket, or curling. But if I was, I'd bet on Radiant's top tower coming down.
Looks like Team Dagon might want to set up for Tormentor there. Torment, ooh, nice stack for Fort Windy. Oh yeah. Tormentor is a bit stronger now. It has less regen, but it has a bigger health pool. So it can be harder to take out. You do need at least 4 people, I think. Or 3 if you have the right people. Trying to finish this Mjolnir. My only worry is that this Bloodseeker doesn't have stats. So he's not going to be very tanky. There we go. We have the Greaves and the Amphibian Rhapsody, so that's going to be an easy pickup for Raven. Nice, getting a basic Dispel on Inkswell. That's going to be huge.
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured. That thing is standing on its last illusion.
That Force Staff is going to be big value on that Silencer. Rhaegar still doesn't have anything to save, so there's the Phantom's Embrace. There's the 2 jumps right onto Rhaegar. The pull back. Silence comes out. Is this going to be enough to save Rhaegar? No, Static Storm is dropped, but there's no follow-up. Here comes Rufio, but he doesn't know who to go on. Rubik got Call. I love it. Does not have Blink, though, to probably effectively use it. Oh, they see the axe. There's the curse. There's the last word. There's a steal. Has the counterspell. Raven gets the double silence off. There's the Sonic Wave right onto 3. Raven goes down anyway to Crazy Ninja Smurf. Batman's in on the back. Rufio's chasing Raven down. That Glimmer's not going to help. Rufio gets the kill. The Yule's on the Batman's going to save the back line. But now Rufio gets dunked by the axe. Drum Pounder gets another kill, but nice. Ooh, got the Scream of Pain. That's a decent one for damage, but not probably the one he's looking for. There's the blink right on top of Octavine. There's the pull back. And they're just going in. Diving under tier 3s. Gets the call on to Machu. That's going to be way too much damage. The Ravage comes out. Hitting the towers, just hitting people. The Anchor goes onto Fort Windy, trying to slow him down, but Octavine is just getting beat to death by an Anti-Mage. Rhaegar's all alone. The buybacks. Fort kill. Wow, what happened? Fort Windy gets killed by Rhaegar. That's what I meant to say. Axe falls to Crazy Ninja Smurf as well. But Batman doesn't care. He has the butterfly. Locked down by the Static Storm. Is forced to run out. Does have the blink. Sometimes, you know, mouth doesn't say right words. It happens. Yeah, you gotta try and kill this Anti-Mage. 12-0. That's a big payday. Roche is available. Who gets the blood right? That's a silence, but that's too much from the mana burn. Rufio just falls to Batman. The silence comes out. Batman is actually in a bit of trouble here with no Manta. He gets a double kill, but there's the Dispel by Lynx with the catchy lick. Now Machu's the one in trouble. They don't have Ravage, so Rhaegar just walks in, trying to man up on this Batman, but I don't think it matters. There's the wand. The Anchor is still there. Can Batman fall? Nope. There's the Greaves. There's the silence onto 2. Octavine now the one in trouble. The mana burn does too much damage. Rhaegar is still getting chased down by Lynx. Frog on fish action, people. That's going to be a team wipe for only 3 people there. They didn't even have Axe or Grim. That was a 3v5. Damn. Team Dagon has taken this game and just ran with it. This looks like this could be a high ground push. They have Ravage up in 17, so when everyone's up, that would be the time to fight. As long as you have a high ground, as long as you still have an Ancient, you're still in the game. But high ground is very important here. They don't have anyone who's really good at pushing towers. Right. So Team Dagon's going to have to get kills to be able to push towers. Oh, here they come. Oh, Rufio's going to sniff it out. Be okay. Ooh, might be going on Fort Windy here, but ooh, Axe. There's the jump onto 1. Rufio gets caught. There's the glimpse back, though. Rufio taking a lot of damage. BKB's used. Forced to BKB, so that's going to be down. Machu getting hit. Ooh, he's got another jump in a few seconds. Rhaegar does not have Blink, but looking for this Ravage. Machu coming way too far out. There's Batman on top of Machu. Mana Burn instantly destroys Machu. There's the jump onto Fort Windy onto Octavine. The Anchor's dropped onto Fort Windy, stuck there. There's the stack Storm onto 3. There's the Soulbind. Oh, another Batman takes out Crazy Ninja Smurf. There's the Ravage for the stun. But, oh, that's too much damage. I think they're Sonic Wave. Oh, steals Sonic Wave on Octavine, but gonna miss as it was facing the wrong way, unfortunately. That was a big steal, but GG's been called. GG's been called. Team Dagon takes the first game in just 31 minutes. Wow. Insane. Nicely done. Okay, I mean, what more can we say, people? 17-0 Anti-Mage. What the heck? Batman, I mean, how can you not give it to Batman? But I mean, this axe was also insane as well. Like, you give these two guys their heroes and they're gonna beat the shit out of you. Yeah, he got an 11-minute blink dagger on axe. That just sets up so much for the early game. And then had blade mail, yeah, by 15 minutes. Jeez, dude. So yeah, Drum and Batman, I'd say take the MVPs for this. Absolutely insane. It was a very hard Rubik game. They had a lot of jump and not a whole lot of good spells to steal. And they just didn't have anyone who could, stand next to these two heroes. So I did like the Disruptor for the lockdown, did like the Silencer, was surprised to see it put mid. But yeah, they just did not have the tanky boys to either tank the jumps or the real draft to be able to counteract it. They played really well on Team Dagon, and I'm excited to see the next game. So we will. I've been drinking sweet tea, so give me a few minutes. Take a short break, stand up, stretch, and we will be back with game 2 in a moment. All right, I'm going. Alrighty, we're back. I'm back, or it's back. Dota's back. Okay, yeah, the first game, insane. Well played, Team Dagon. I expect to see some different bands here. Going into game 2. Why is it not downloading? Oh no. Hello? Why you no download? Well, maybe I should try this first. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There it goes. Okay. I was like, why you no download? Download, please. All right. Yeah, I expect to see some different bands. I expect to see the Bristleback Anti-Mage ban, and then probably an Axe ban. I think they did a really good job of putting Raven into a
5 seconds. Radiant gets
corner
the ban.
there. I was not expecting Raven to pick up Grimstroke, but that was pretty cool. Hey, you did it!
Radiant
Yay! But there's the Witch Doctor ban. We could see another Sand King ban here. But yeah, I mean,
Dire gets the ban.
you gotta say, Lost Boys really made it hard on Raven by taking away his main supports. So I do expect to see some of that still. Lich,
10
Wyvern,
seconds.
maybe picking Disruptor again or banning it. But it's like they
5
gotta
seconds.
figure out a
All
way
right,
to
Dire
deal.
gets the ban.
There it is. There's the ban on Anti-Mage. I love to see it. Just immediately. No.
10 seconds. Just long enough to regret every choice you
Get him
made
out of
in a
here.
hurry. 5 seconds.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Batman being like, yeah, that's fair. That's
Radiant's
fair.
up. Banning time.
And there's the Lich ban. So, yep, definitely going to be a different game.
10 seconds.
Damn, excuse me.
We're starting
Guess
in
I
5
didn't get much
seconds,
sleep
with or
last
without
night.
you. Dire gets the ban.
And there's the Spirit Breaker ban. So, staying along the same lines, at least for Team Dagon.
10 seconds left. Well,
I expect to see the
9.
Winter ban here. And
5 seconds.
are they going to ban
4,
the Axe
3,
first phase? Because if they don't ban the Axe, or at least get a way to deal with the Axe, that leaves Team Dagon open for a very similar game.
Dire gets the ban.
There's the Wyvern.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds.
I would assume, I mean, they only get 2 more bans before the bulk, so they got to try to ban, like, are they banning Bristleback and Axe? Or are they going to try to ban something else in one of the two? Right? Like, this is the hard part about banning. It's like, who do you think you can't deal with and who can you deal with? Right? Who are you willing to let get through? They're putting in a lot of thought here.
Radiant knows just who to pick.
It's
here.
gonna be the Largo ban. What? I was not expecting that at all. I mean, Lynx played really well on Largo. I'd love to see a good Largo. I was worried about it, but I mean, Team Dagon just rolled. It's gonna be a first pick Willow for Fort Windy. So I would suspect you put that mid, and they're picking up the Hoodwink for Lost Boys. I like it. I like the Hoodwink because they're like, if they do pick Bristleback, we have Hoodwink with a break, right? A great pause 4 who can, push waves, get in and out, kite pretty well, and then also just have some pretty high damage too, depending on how you build. I like it. I mean, but then again, Batman might not care. Batman can get his bristle back. He'll be happy. So it'll be interesting to see if they put this Dark Willow mid for Fort Windy. The ban on OD, completely fair. Everybody hates OD. I'm pretty sure even people that play OD hate OD. He's just an annoying hero.
We're 10 seconds out. Plenty of time to tell an announcer you love him if that's what's in your heart. We're starting in 5 seconds, with or without you. All right, Dire.
And the ban on Death Prophet.
Let's
The ban on Grim. Okay, I was not expecting this at all. Axe is still available, and
Radiant's turn
BB
to
is
pick.
still available. Oh, that's why Lost Boys are picking up Axe. They had the first pick, so there he is. Saying, not today, drum pounder. Not today. You had your fun, but we're taking the Axe. Alrighty, flipping the
10 seconds.
script. Love to see it. That's a very solid offlane right there.
5
Axe and
seconds.
Hoodwink. So how are they going to counteract this? No Grim, no Lich, no Wyvern. There is a Disruptor, though, so Team Dagon can be like, hey, you want to flip the script? We're taking Disruptor. Lynx is appalled. Shocked, even. So yeah, definitely put Team Dagon probably on their back feet. And there it is. Yep. There it is. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's great. I mean, Bristleback is still available, so are they just gonna give it to Batman here, or are they gonna wait on it? Because they get 2 picks right after this, so they might want to pick Bristleback at the last point here, and then maybe ban Viper, because Viper will fuck him up, right? Because I can definitely see Batman's wanting to do his Bristleback. But I assume everybody knows that. I would assume everyone knows. And we have a Pudge. Hell yeah. That is a Lynx Pudge if I ever saw one. That hook is nice for getting Axe off of people or people away from Axe. Some good saves, some good catches if the hook can land.
10 seconds.
You'll love to see it. I'm always happy to see a Pudge. Especially when I'm not in the game. If I'm not playing, I'm happy to see a Pudge. And they're going to pick up the Quap. Bro, are they just changing sides? Like, this is going to be a very similar game.
Ten seconds.
Gosh, allergies are starting to kick in here.
5 seconds.
Spring is coming. I mean, it's already here, kind of.
Here,
and it's going to be a Warlock. I love it. Yeah, man, I still would not be surprised to see the BB come here. Because if they don't pick it here, it's very likely that they're just going to ban it.
5 seconds.
Right. We got. Who is it? They're putting a lot of thought into it. What's it gonna be? Because, I mean, at the moment, right, they got 2 BKB piercing stuns. So you don't want someone who's reliant on BKB, right? Very similar to that Bloodseeker, right? Very reliant on the BKB. It's gonna be a Wraith King! Oh, nice. I didn't see that coming, but nice. Wraith King, just that hero to say, hey, you got damage to burst me? That's fine. I'll just come back, because I'm dead.
10 seconds.
I was not expecting to see Wraith King. Kind of happy to. Very excited to see a Batman pick up Wraith King here.
All right, Dyer gets to ban.
Banning Slark. Fair, fair. Slark is a tough hero to go up against.
Ten seconds. Radiance up.
Ban on the Necro. Yeah, I mean, I
Dire
still
will begin
suspect
first.
that Willow will be put mid for Fort Windy. So I don't think. Honestly, I don't really think it's that good of a Necro game anyway. But
Radiant's turn to pick.
and the ban on Puck, nice. I know Lynx has played Puck a few times, so respecting that jump there. I actually don't know who they're gonna pick. Who are they gonna pick here?
Dire's turn to pick.
Oh, it's gonna be. It is the Bristleback. What? So this is a off-lane Wraith King then. So they are going with Bristleback. And they didn't ban a Viper. So, I mean, that's the obvious choice, right? Just pick Viper
10
here.
seconds.
That would be my go-to,
5
but
seconds.
I mean, they let the Bristleback through probably because they didn't think that they would be. So this is an off-lane Wraith King. I've done it a few times, and usually when I do it right, it's like a Blade Mail AC type build. Probably like a heart in there, and you just, go as tanky as you can. But excited. They got some big strength boys. So we could see a Timber. Could also work. All right. Lost Boys, what are we thinking here? Think about it. So yeah, Pudge Wraith King lane can be a little annoying. And it's a Life Stealer! Alright, alright. There's some big tanky boys, so Life Stealer's happy about that. Let's look at these hats. Ooh, very nice. I like that Warlock. Oh, is that a Naked Hoodwink? No. Lifestealer looking pretty good. But man, look at this Pudge. There's so much going on. But look at that Wraith Keen, dude. There's the Keen. Drum Pounder picking him up. I mean, I'm sorry that the Naked Squirrel makes me want to give it to Team Dagon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm going to give it to Team Dagon for the second game again. But that Warlock is really nice. I like that. Alright. So, how are we going to play it? I mean, the only real big team fight stuff they got going on is Disruptor. They do have Terrorize on Willow, but beyond that, they're going to be mostly single targeted on Team Dagon. And I can see that being a big downside for them. So they got. I would say they probably have better team fight on the Lost Boys again. And there's the Grandmaster Willow. Let's get it. Here come the good guys. And here come the bad guys. I don't know why I started saying that, but there it goes.
Save some of that keg for me, will you, lads?
Okay, we're going to be looking for first blood here. There is a Pudge. So, it's very common to set up for this bottom rune to try and get a hook. Looks like we're going to have some fighting here. Okay. They're going in. Lynx is going in. Lynx wants to get a ward here. Oh, they're going to see him, though. There's the Battle Hunger. There's the hook back for the damage. Lynx taking a good amount of damage. There's the upheaval to slow him down. Octavine taking a lot of damage here with this Thunder Strike. That's a first blood for Batman again. Oh no. Nice upheaval to try and slow him down, but oh, I mean, getting first blood on your carry again is a very big setup. Lynx just walking in. There's the bushwhack and the dagger. A lot of damage. Not gonna. Oh, gets the hook onto Machu. Machu's stuck with the Thunderstrike. That's gonna be a kill for Raven. Rufio takes down Lynx on the trees, but Lynx just setting up kills. they're running for the no. Oh, the Raven, you. Wow, denying the rune directly in front of Ninja Smurf. They are trying, dude. These are a bunch of tryhards. I love to see it. Clop versus Willow. Very cool. And Batman is super happy to be on Bristleback right now. And Lifestealer, Wraith King lane. I honestly think this favors Lifestealer here. Shadow Realm should disjoint the dagger, right? So once Willow gets level 2, she'll be fine. There's the level 2. Gonna try to keep a lookout for that, but using the upheaval onto Lynx. Doesn't have the hook, but just hitting Lynx very hard. Gonna have hook up soon. So is this gonna be a hook? Lynx is looking for it. Lynx wants it. I want to see it. Nope, he's pulling. Rufio taking a lot of damage here. As I see that they opted to move Octavine off lane. Ooh. Or, no, Octavine was Machu was mid. Yeah, it was Machu. Why was I thinking that Octavine was mid? I think, Rufio was the pause one. I think that's what I was saying. Yeah, Rhaegar was the pause 3, so Rhaegar picked up Lifestealer here. So they just swapped, off lane and safe lane. For a second there, I was a little confused. Lynx looking for a hook, as he's a pudge in the trees. He doesn't have mana, though. Oh, Batman getting gone on. There's the Acorn. Not going to bounce to him, though. Nice. They didn't both get it, did they? Oh. No, Rhaegar just pushing Lynx away. Looks like Machu's doing a pretty decent mid here. Gets the dagger off because there was no Shadow Realms. That's going to be a lot of damage. There's the Shadow Realm. A little late, though. Raven setting up for 3 minutes. There's the glimpse back. Way too early, though. There's Battle Hunger. Fighting over this. Raven just walking in. Bushwhack doesn't go down because the tree gets cut. Batman, you crazy. Insane. Batman's going to chase down. There's the Quill Spray. Octavine in a lot of trouble. Can he get another one? But there's the wand. So Octavine going to be okay, but pushed out of lane here. Lynx is still sitting in the trees. I love it. Okay, manning up on that Wraith King there. A little late on that Shadow Realm. Again, I still don't know if it disjoints it, but... Oh, no, it looks like Lynx missed the hook, unfortunately. The joys of Pudge. Batman has that Null Talisman for that extra mana. Yeah, it looks like Fort Wendy's at a really tough time here. Lynx manually just blocking with his body, manning up on Ninja Smurf. Gets the hook, doesn't block the camp, but staying right on top of Ninja Smurf here for that extra damage. Did not get the camp block, though. Yeah, it's really going to matter on when Machu gets Sonic Wave for these rotations. Oh, there's the jump Fort Windy doesn't even pick up the rune. The courier goes down. Fort Windy's in a lot of trouble here, not getting that water rune. Does get the Shadow Realm. But Machu finds him. Fort Windy's in trouble. There's another dagger, and Fort Windy's gonna fall. And that's a beautiful water rune left for Machu. Machu's feeling pretty good at the moment. There's the glimpse back on Rufio. There's the goo. Battle Hunger comes out on the Raven. They're going to chase. There's the goo slowing him down with the quills. Is this enough damage? There's the Thunder Strike. Ooh, Raven picks it up, and that's a TP wasted. Good attempt on the TP, but this safe lane does too much damage. Diving under tower. There's the Battle Hunger. Octavine taking too much damage. Falls to Batman. And Crazy Ninja Smurf TP's in to try and help, but gonna be way too late. Not a whole lot of mana on Batman at the moment, though. They know Rhega's alone. Here it goes. There's the stun. There's the hook for the damage, but there's the rage. I would have liked to see a bit more greed there. Of Link's waiting on that hook. That's okay. Using the upheaval to push the lane doesn't really do much damage, does it? Yeah, it does some damage. There's the Blood Grenade and the Battle Hunger. Gonna do a lot of damage, but there's the glimpse back onto Crazy Ninja Smurf. Batman doesn't have much health or mana, though. The hook onto Rhega. Rhega might be in a bit of trouble here, diving under tier 1s. He needs something. They're just gonna keep diving. There's the stun. There's the crit. Lynx has hook, but doesn't have mana for it. There's the rage and the double bushwhack, the double acorn. Here comes a rotation from Quap. Both of them are gonna be in trouble. Who's she going after? There's the blink. No mana though. Lynx is just gonna look to buy time. Oh, Machu gets a kill with a dagger. Nicely done. Good job on Lynx, wasting time, allowing for Drum Pounder to get out. Did Batman die? No, okay. I was like, what? Nice glimpse back, but they know Octavine's alone, so there's the Battle Hunger, but Batman's just manning up on it. Trying to TP back, they don't have glimpse. Gets the TP off. Nicely done. Octavine is going to be A-okay. 7-minute runes. Lynx gets the Radiance. It looks like Rufio is going to go get the Dyers. But the tower did fall. Top tower did fall, so much more dangerous place to be now. Those rotations from Machu has allowed for Windy to get his 6. Try to dodge with the Shadow Realm, not going to be able to do so. Again, I still don't know if that works, but... oh no, Raven's in a lot of trouble bottom. There's the Battle Hunger stuck in the fence. Might just fall to Battle Hunger here, but Batman is manning up on 2 of them. Nice call, drawing Batman under tower, but getting a lot of damage here. Octavine does kill Raven with the Battle Hunger. That's a big pickup. This is a straight rush onto Radiance. No boots, no bracers, no wand. Just straight Radiance. I mean, yeah, Rhega and Drum Pounder, top of the last hits here. That lane just has a big farmers. That's a 6, level 6 on Wraith King as well. That's a DD Budge. Terrifying. Waiting to see what happens. There's the ward. They see Crazy Ninja Smurf. There's the hook. Lynx just loves doing these hooks. These short range hooks. Low risk, low reward, as they say. Ooh, Batman has 6. We're starting to get to the end of what looks like the end of the laning stage here. There's the glimpse back. There's the fence. There's the TP, but is this going to be enough? It is. Oh, probably like less than 100 health. Gets the TP out successfully. This Axe is barely surviving here. Oh, going on to Rhaegar. There's the slow. There's the hook. Catches Crazy Ninja Smurf. Now he's the one in trouble. Just staying right on top of him with the rot. Oh, he's just going to be able to get away. Oh, nicely done. Oh, here comes Octavine top. Lynx, now the one in trouble. There's 3 around it, but here comes Willow. There's the Battle Hunger slow. They do have call. There's the call onto 2. Fort Windy's caught into it. Lynx is going to fall to a counter helix, but doesn't have the dunk. There's the dunk here. Axe taking a lot of damage, but now Fort Windy's the one in trouble. There's the fear. Good fear. Nicely done. Ooh, they're going bottom. Here comes Machu, invisible, I believe. Yep, right onto Raven. There's the Sonic Wave. That's going to be enough to take him out. But Batman picks up Rufio. Looks like Machu's going to be looking for a little extra here. Nope, gonna think better of it. Gonna be Russian phase boots on Octavine. It's had a much harder game than the Axe in the previous one. I mean, again, you give Batman Bristleback or Anti-Mage, you know you're in for a rough lane. Okay, we have the Sacred Relic completed on Rhaegar, who has been very greedy here. Okay, it looks like we got about 4 kind of in the same area. Rhaegar trying to do Ancients, but just doesn't have the health to be able to take them, even with the lifesteal. It's a very sad jungling when you don't have Radiance yet. But you'll get there. Drum is also going Radiance. Straight, I didn't even realize. Wraith King is also just getting a straight rush. No boots, no wand, nothing. Straight Radiance rush. What? You don't see that very often. 2 heroes on different side, on both teams, just straight Russian Radiance. The greed. Getting real close to Scepter on Batman. That's going to be big. Allowing for those extra quill sprays. Raven just poking Machu mid, saying, hey, I'm here. Come and play. We have Golem on Crazy Ninja Smurf. Lynx, looks like Lynx got a hook onto Rufio, and here comes Batman chasing. There is the Sharpshooter getting the Static Storm into the middle of them. It is going to connect. Batman gets hit, and the Golem is dropped. That's a broken Bristleback, taking a lot of damage from Rufio. Oh, there's the Bushwhack. Batman goes down, falling to Crazy Ninja Smurf. Here comes Machu in on the back, getting the Scream onto Old Raven, and Raven is going to die. Lynx is caught by Octavine. This is looking really good for the Lost Boys. Gets the dunk. Wasted TP. Fort Windy now the one in trouble. It's a 1v4. Has no spells, and it's just going to be forced to run. Battle Hunger slowing them down. There's nowhere for him to go. There's the Shadow Realm trying to TP out, but the call cancels, and another dunk. We have the double dunk. I love it. Wraith King not showing up to that fight, but did get Radiance. This is the trouble of having off lane or a mid who's also a carry, is you gotta make space for them. It's I've seen it too much recently. Like I had a Drow mid, you just gotta make space for him, right? But that's okay. The longer the game goes, the better it is. But chasing Machu with the Bristleback almost has Scepter. Is this gonna be going Blink or Blade Mail for Octavine? But yeah, They pulled it back 5 to 10 at the moment, favoring the Lost Boys. And Machu has been doing really good work with this quap. Let's go ahead and look at net worth. Drum and Batman sitting at the top of the net worth, pretty happily so. Rhaegar getting close to this Radiance. Almost there. Damn, so slow without these boots, though. Yep, blade mail completed on the axe. Here comes a smoke. Looking to go for Fort Windy here. There's the glimpse back. Gonna save Fort Windy from getting called. But there's Machu falling in with a dagger. There's the Cursed Crown. Crazy Ninja Smurf falls to Fort Windy in the back. How? Machu gets stuck. Gets killed by Drum Pounder. Wait, what?
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured.
What?
That thing is standing on its last brick.
What? Yeah, I am sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm going back for this. So what the? Okay. There's skeletons here. I did not see the skeletons. And all right, play. Okay. Crazy Ninja Smurf gets caught. Okay, these skellies. I did not see the skellies here. I was like, wait, Drum's all the way over here. How did he die? Okay. The Skellies doing insane work for Team Dagon. Getting the kill on Crazy Ninja Smurf and Machu. That's insane, dude. The power of a Wraith King, baby. Yeah, that should be the only time I do that, but I mean, hey, if something crazy happens that I don't understand, I might do it again. That's insane. I love it, though.
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured. That thing is standing on its last brick.
Okay, we should... Yeah, Radiance on Rhaegar. There we go. Gonna be going phase boots next.
Dyer's middle tower is taking
It's gonna
one
boost that farm immensely. Looks like Lynx might be going for a Blink Dagger. Looks like we might have a jump here. Batman getting caught by Rufio, and there's the break. That's too much damage. The Sonic Wave comes out, and Batman's in a lot of trouble here, trying to get a kill on Rufio with a Scepter, but gonna fall to Machu. That's what I was talking about. You gotta break. Bristleback is not that scary. Nicely done. Oh, running down Raven. There's the glimpse. Does not get the call. Okay, gonna be rushing an Orchid on Fort Windy. Ooh, I like it. Looking for the lockdown for this quap. Getting a Blink Dagger on the Wraith King. Oh, Raven gets found bottom in the Lotus Pool. But here's the Batman getting a lot of damage onto Octavine. There's the call. Here comes Sharpshooter, and the Golem's dropped to the Culling Blade. An insta-kill on this Bristleback. They have the damage for him. That's a TP in and die, dude. That is not what you want to see on your pause 1. Nice setup. This squirrel is fucking this porcupine. Definitely needs a BKB if he wants to play like that. Wonder what Machu's gonna go for next. Scepter, it looks like. Very cool. Gotta love the dagger build. But all space for Rhaegar. Rhaegar's getting big. Hey, Billy. You opt in for that? Don't worry about it.
Dyer is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, this
Don't look now, but
making me
Radiant's
laugh.
bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine.
Yeah, okay, looks like Wraith King got Blink Dagger on the way. Very nice. Gonna be picking up the Shard on Bristleback. Okay, we do have Blink Dagger on the axe, so you gotta look out. Fort Windy might be in trouble here. Nope, here comes the axe. Axe is going top for Batman. They want to kill this Bristle. There, oh, that's a lot of damage on Rhaegar. There's the call, not going to be able to get another Quill Spray. There's the jump into axe. Nice save. The Braid Mill doing a lot. Battle Hunger chasing him down. Can't they get the dunk? The jump out, and the dunk secures the kill. That is 3 kills from Octavine onto Bristleback. Back to back. They are locking this Bristleback down. Ooh, Raven trying to get away, but Octavine gets right on top of him, and there's Machu with a blinking scream, busting his eardrums to death. Lost Boys have really taken control of this game and are running with it. Batman, who is top of the net worth, has fallen quite a bit here. Still in pretty good condition, but it's gonna have to get an item or two first. This is just the power of Axeman. We saw it last game, and we're seeing it this game. Oh, there's the jump onto Lynx. Lynx is in trouble and dies to the Blade Mail. Axe is making plays. Oh, they're gonna find Crazy Ninja Smurf. There's the Quill Spray. He's getting a lot of damage with the Q. That's too much damage. Trying to deny himself on the neutral camp. Not gonna be enough. Batman gets a kill. Nice value regen for Axe's mana pool. Orchid now on Fort Windy. That's gonna be great. Getting Shard. Vine Shard is interesting. There is a Tormentor available. Oh, they're gonna catch Rufio with the Bramble. But there's the glimpse back, and oh, just gets smacked by Fort Windy, but Fort Windy's caught by Octavine. Static Storm, but that doesn't matter because Octavine kills with the counter Helix. There's Machu in the back, right onto Old Raven, but gonna fall to Drum Pounder and Bristleback in the back. A whiffed hook, unfortunately, but the Golems dropped onto 3 with the upheaval to jump in from Octavine onto Drum Pounder. Batman's right on top of Crazy Ninja Smurf, smacks him to death with a mallet, and Drum Pounder's first life, or actually second life, goes down. Doesn't have the mana to respawn, so Drum's gonna fall. Ooh, the hook onto Rhaegar pulls Rhaegar away from Batman, but that gets Rhaegar a double kill. That's the second time this tournament that I've seen Lynx hook an enemy to give the enemy a kill. Rhaegar is very happy with that exchange. That's interesting. 15 talent, 50 attack speed on open wounds targets. Very nice. Doesn't that, yeah, no, that doesn't not give open wounds anymore. Getting close to Scepter on Machu. That's going to be some big damage. Picking up a Vessel on Rufio. So Rufio's whole goal here is to shut down this Bristleback. But Bristleback almost has BKB, so that's going to be big. But again, they have multiple BKB piercing stuff. So it feels really bad to be reliant on BKB in this game. So I could honestly see Bristleback picking up like a Yule's Wind Waker later on. Just because it's like you need to be able to survive. But we'll see. Oh, they're going to find Drum Pounder in the back. He does have mana for reincarnation. Gonna try to run away to make space. The Bushwhack just gonna miss here. Are they gonna be able to get him? They think better of it, but they glimpse the squirrel back. There's the Static Storm right on Octavine. Octavine's gonna be forced to run, but the hook misses somehow. Batman's gonna continue to chase here onto Rufio. There's the damage. Ooh, Machu is in the back, but Octavine is also here. Octavine gets caught right next to Drum Pounder. There's the first life, but in the static field, there's the hook. Octavine gets dismembered. Batman gets a double kill on the back. I didn't even see on the Crazy Ninja Smurf. Machu's going to be okay and be able to get out. That fight was way too split there. But that's 3-0 for Team Dagon, so nice turnaround already. Getting close to Saint Yasha for Lifestealer, though.
You can tell Dyer's middle tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
They could totally rush right now, but I don't think they're going to. BKB completed on Bristleback. Hell yeah. Tormentor is also available for someone to take. We got smoke going on top.
It's not even my birthday. I guess it could be.
Okay, Crimson Guard for Octavine. Very cool. That would be very valuable against these skeletons and quills.
Invisibility.
Ooh, that's a Scepter Rush on Disruptor. Very cool. Oh, they're gonna scan Roche, not see it. Run right into Raven. There's the glimpse. But they're gonna be chasing. There's the Bramble catching Axe. Ooh, Raven is playing with fire. Lynx has Blink finished. So that's gonna be big value for the Pudge. They see the Bristleback. Do they want the Bristleback? Ooh, the Lifestealer jumps into Octavine. Here it is. There's the Bushwhack. There's the jump with the call for Wendy's in trouble. And there's the Culling Blade chasing Batman now. In return, the hook is just going to miss and the upheaval is going to slow Batman down to a halt. There's Static Storm drop, but Drum Powder's onto Crazy Ninja Smurf with the Skellies. That's a lot of damage, and Gloom's back's going to secure the kill. Octavine in the middle of it all, but here's Rega jumping out for the first life. Well, actually, no, doesn't have Reincarnate. Batman gets a double kill onto Rufio with the BKB, but can he man-fight a Lifestealer? There's the pushback with the Sonic Wave. Doesn't care about BKB. Batman's taking too much damage. Going to fall to Rega. Machu with his Scepter as the damage for this Bristleback. I'd say that definitely favors the Lost Boys getting all 3 cores. Oh, Octavine barely missing that call. That Blink Dagger saving lives. Okay, gonna be going AC next for this Bristleback. Don't know why Fort Windy hated that tower, but got rid of it. And now we have a Scepter going on the Willow.
Probably asbestos.
I like it. I like it. And this is a Bloodstone, right? Bloodstone recipe was changed, so yeah, Bloodstone. It's a Dispel now, or no, it used to give a Dispel. No longer dispels. Increased magic damage and spell lifesteal increase. So pretty big value for a co-op. Alright, here we go. Here comes Torm. Can we get it? We have everybody here. There's the Skellies coming out, going to be dispersing the damage. Raven's still going to take a lot of damage. Here comes the Willow. Ooh, that is for Lynx. That is more damage on Meat Hook, if it lands. Very nice. Ooh, Rega's going to be going for Roche. Rega, I don't think you can solo Roche here. You have no lifesteal. But here comes Octavine to back him up. Alright. Are they going to be able to snuff out this Roche? Squirrel falls to Drum Pounder. You get a pick off. I don't think they're going to snuff Roche out, but this is a really slow Roche. This is an extremely slow Roche. I mean, okay, it's not extremely slow, but it's not fast. So I mean, as long as Team Dagon doesn't know about it, they're gonna be able to take it down. Octavine taking a lot of damage here. I mean, they're getting pretty close though. They're around the area. Are they going to be able to snuff it out? Ooh, they're gonna find Crazy Ninja Smurf in the triangle. They are so close, dude. I'm really worried here. Blade Mail. I mean, they don't even know. Rega gets it. Hopping into Octavine, gets the blink out. Oh, nicely done. Well played.
Not a betting man, unless it's basketball, football.
A little slow, but I do like the pickup.
But if I was, I'd bet on Radiant's
Got Vessel coming on the Pudge as well. TPing for Machu here. There's the blink. Ooh, doesn't get the dismember. There's the silence. Machu probably going to be looking just to get out of here. Okay, BKB completed on Drum Pounder and going Orchid. This is not a tanky Wraith King. This is a DPS Wraith King. Getting pretty close to AC for Bristleback. And there's the BKB going to be going on for Axe. Dame Scepter almost completed on Disruptor and getting close for Willow as well. Those are going to be big power spikes. And this is also a Scepter rush on the Warlock. Everyone's just being so greedy. I love it. Like, no saves, no saves, no saves, no saves, no saves. Well, Blink Dagger, but nobody has saves. No Force Staffs, no Glimmers, no Pipes. Who needs those, right? We're just gonna brawl. I love it. Alright, I mean, they know they have Aegis on Lifestealer for a little bit longer. So it looks like Team Dagon's just probably going to look to play pretty passively until that's up. Ooh, is this going to be a Conda on the Axe? Well, that's one way to build them. I've only seen it once before, and I think it's more of a meme build. Okay, here's the smoke. Team Dagon's all here, but Lost Boys are all there too. Oh, there's the Batman. There's the jump right on the Batman. There's the Sharpshooter. Gets the hook out of it. Nice save. But Drum Powder takes the Sharpshooter. There's the Static Storm. Going to be a little late. Pushing Lynx back into it. There's a huge fear on the 3. Lynx goes down in the back before Wendy is called again. Does have Orchid, but there is too much damage. Silence from Machu lets Rufio take the kill. That's going to be a tier 2 coming in. Nicely done. Nice save on the Bristleback, though. Nicely done, Lynx.
Radiant's middle tower is gone, but it lives on in our hearts.
Big glimpse was just on the bear, I think. Crazy Ninja Smurf, you gotta run. You have no saves. You have literally nothing to get away except for your feet. The Warlock's gotta be used to cardio. Gotta run everywhere. I mean, if I was a Warlock, I would just summon a Golem that would carry me places. That sounds pretty nice. Ooh, might have a go here on Octavine. There's the blink. There's the stun. Octavine doesn't have BKB, but does have Blade Mill. The Bushwhack hits 2. Here comes a Sharpshooter. The hook back kills Octavine. Drum Pounder comes back to life because of Reincarnation. Value pick off with that Reincarnate. Wonder what Rufio is going to be going for next year. Almost have Bloodstone on the Quap. Orchid completed on Drumpo Under. AC completed on Batman. Ooh, almost have Scepter on Disruptor. Just waiting for these out. Ooh, the blink in onto Machu, but there's the Bushwhack to stun. Ooh, the Orchid, he has no saves. Drum Pounder takes him down, doesn't even need a BKB. Lynx gets a Dismember on an illusion. Because screw that illusion. I mean, we've all been there, right? Like, guys, there's somebody over here. Oh, wait, no, there isn't.
You can tell Dire's middle tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
Ooh, Scepter completed on the Warlock, though 15 seconds on Golem. That's going to be a very big Chaotic Offering. Here comes Scepter for Raven.
Dire is kicking
That's
sweet
gonna be
hell out of
big.
Radiant's
That's gonna
bottom
be very
tower.
big. Yeah, no BKB on Axe is gonna hurt here. Oh, Drum Pounder's looking for a catch. There's a jump. Ooh, Squirrel doing squirrel things. There's the stun, though. Here comes Batman. There's the shard. There's the Orchid, and just one-shots him. But Octavine gets both into a call. Who's going to go down here? Static Storm is dropped, but not going to be able to catch anybody. BKB on Drum Pounder is going to be forced to run. Bushwhack is not going to connect. There's the Sharpshooter onto Willow. But looks like they're going to be A-okay. No Warlock means no offering, but here comes Machu. Ooh, that's a big jump in the call. Catches two. The Sonic Wave pushes everyone away. Willow falls immediately. Batman's forced to BKB and run away, but Drum Pounder's left in the back. Batman's getting chased down by Rhaegar. Drum Pounder gets a kill onto Rufio. Batman's going to be A-okay. Raven falls to Machu, but here's Drum Pounder fighting Axe. I think Drum Pounder's going to fall here with 3. Gets the kill on the dunk. And the Ghost tries to get some farm. Nope, not even going to get any farm. Another Culling Blade kill for the Axe. Very nice. Okay, going to be picking up Scepter on Pudge. I mean, again, I don't know what is with this game, but nobody does saves. Oh, jumping onto Lynx. Lynx has nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Gets a hook and dismember. Not going to matter. This Quap is killing people. And has Bloodstone completed. AC completed on Lifestealer. Going to counteract this AC on Bristleback. You always love to see it. I mean, these games are always interesting because it's like, if you get caught, there's like a 95% chance you die. Because there's no saves. Like, nobody. Literally, okay, we have Greaves coming. We have Crimson Guard and Greaves coming on the Lost Boys, which I think is like the most we have. Like, we have ACs. But it's like, we just have a few auras. I don't think I've seen a game like this in a long time.
I am not a betting man, unless it's back.
Okay, here's a push onto tier 2. We do have Static Storm. Gonna catch Rhaegar, but there's the Rage. Jump into Octavine.
Radiant's top tower coming down.
We're looking for a good Disruptor ult here. Just go running a straight Refresher. Like, no Blink Dagger, no Aether Lens, no nothing. Here comes Ninja Smurf through the portal. They're setting up right onto Raven with the Sonic Wave. Push into Silence. Raven's taking a lot of damage. The Sharpshooter's going to connect. Gets the Static Storm off onto Quap, but just going to run out. The Golem gets dropped onto the Bristleback. Forced BKB. Fight. Just going to take out Crazy Ninja Smurf immediately. Quap goes into Fort Windy, who gets Silence, has nowhere to go. There's the Cursed Crown. Link's right on top of the Bushwhacks are going to connect. Is Fort Windy going to go down here? The stun. Machu's just locked down, but ooh, gets Scream to Pain, that AoE damage. Here we go. Here's Octavine. Catches Lynx in the back here, or the front. And there's the Culling Blade kill. Drum, you're alone, man. Oh, you're stuck in trees. Oh no! I see what happened. That's so unfortunate. Gets the ability to blink away. Do you have TP? You don't have TP yet, but it'll be up soon. That's really unfortunate. Might try cutting the wave here. That'd be smart. Ooh, got that Enchanter's Bauble for that extra spell amp.
Don't look now, but
Hell yeah.
bottom tower is
Okay, Drum did clear the wave, but gonna be TPing out.
Dire is kicking sweet
Nicely
hell out
done.
of
Looks like they're
Radiant's
still gonna
bottom
search
tower.
for him, though. Gonna be picking up a heart on the Bristleback. Gonna be picking up a mask on the Willow. I mean, I've seen Fort Windy do the Mask of Madness before. I would not expect it here, though. I feel like there'd be big value on one item that can save. Ooh, finding Octavine, who has the Conda now. So does have an extra break for this Bristleback. Lynx gets the hook on the rune. Octavine's just like, I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna walk away. Ooh, there's the jump onto Fort Windy with the silence. Has nowhere to go. The Sonic Wave comes out. There's Drum Pounder. The hook away, saving Fort Windy. But now Drum Pounder's left in the dust here. There's the Vessel, the Bushwhack under the call, but there's the Static Storm right onto Octavine. Octavine's going to be able to run away. But the Glimpse back into the Static Storm, but Drum Pounder's taking too much damage. BKBs. Rufio gets dismembered in the back, and Batman takes that kill. But who's going to fall down here? Drum Pounder falls, but not before taking out Octavine. Here comes Rega into the back. Machu taking a lot of damage from Batman, who does have BKB, but the hook is just narrowly going to miss. Lynx going to fall to Machu. The Glimpse back is going to kill Machu, though. Rega is just a raid boss, though. Here comes Raven. Has no saves, and Rega's just going to run him down. Batman trying to follow up. Oh, the bash! Fort Windy's in trouble. The Golem gets dropped. Windy's down. Now Batman's left all alone versus a Lifestealer. And Lifestealer's not going to chase any further. Ooh, almost has Scepter as well. So this Lifestealer just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I think they're going to have a hard time fighting into this Lifestealer now.
Shut my eyes right now.
Backdoor protection is going to stop that top tower from taking any damage from those golems. Oh. No. Okay, Bristleback looking like he's getting his. Ooh, taking the Enchanter's Bauble on Lifestealer. Interesting. Fair enough. Extra health regen and base attack time from that crude. You don't need intelligence on Lifestealer, you just need a hit shit. Bloodthorn on Wraithkeen. I mean, this is a very big value Bloodthorn game because nobody has a way to take it off. Literally nobody has a basic Dispel. Oh, Batman fighting Rega here. Does have Scepter, so that's going to be a... Ooh, the hook almost connects. Drum's going in, though. They do have the Bloodthorn to kill Rega, but not going to follow up. That would have been really good if they followed up on that. Yeah, the only Dispel is a Rage, which is an active spell, so... Very concerning.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
Okay, Roche is up. They might try doing Roche. Oh, we got a Smoke. 5-man Smoke. They're going to find the squirrel. There's the Glimpse back. Nice. Finally stunning. Ooh, here comes Octavine with Lifestealer inside of him. Are they going to be able to make a play? Ooh, gets the blink out. But there's the blink from Drum. There's the stun caught into Bramble. There's the Static Storm. That's a big Static Storm. The Sonic Wave pushes in the back, but Octavine's trapped back in the Static Storm. Here comes Rega outside, but that might be too late. Octavine goes down, but that's Disruptor down on the side of Team Dagon. Fort Windy and Lynx are just taking too much damage from this Machu, who is really tanky. Drum Pounder is going to fall to Rega. Try to get some more damage onto Rega, but who's falling here? Drum Pounder falls. Eventually, Rega taking way too much damage. And Machu falls to Fort Windy's Terrorize. Or under the Terrorize. These games are really split.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting...
Yeah, Rega almost dying to
You can look, it's kind of funny.
Drum Pounder here with this Bloodthorn.
If you're in the vicinity of Dyer's
Ooh, a Silver's Edge. Everyone gets a break. Break, break, break. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they really do not like this Bristleback. This could be an hour-long game. Ooh, getting some good tier 4s. Very nice. Okay, Greaves almost completed on Rufio. That's going to be big. Going Abyssal on the BB. It's also going to be big. Finally, the question is, where are you putting this Silver's Edge? Are you consuming Scepter? Nice little stack for Octavine here, who is finally going to be going BKB. It's about time. Although Disruptor does have that Static Storm Scepter, so... Oh, that is almost a refresher on Crazy Ninja Smurf. Scepter completed on the Pudge. Very nice, very nice. Here's a smoke. Oh, are they going to be able to find the Lifestealer here? Who's 7-0, by the way. Like, this is a complete swap around from that Animage game. Oh, Batman pops. Batman pops. Rhaegar is getting out of here. Oh, there's the jump from Lynx. There's the Bushwhack, though. Rhaegar's going to jump into Lynx. There's a Static Storm. Lynx is going to try to stay inside of it. Catching Rhaegar. There's the Golem's drop, but Rufio falls. Lynx is going to fall to Octavine with a good jump onto Fort Windy, and there's the Culling Blade. Batman is hit with that. He's forced to run away. I just said that. It was the vessel. Machu's chasing in. There's the Sonic Wave pushing him back. The stun from Drum Pounder is forced to BKB. 2 down on both sides, but it looks like Team Dagon is in a worse position here. Nice glimpse back from Raven. He's just going to try a TP. There's the jump. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Here comes Octavine with Lifestealer inside of him. Can they find the Batman here? They don't. Barely. Just barely. Insane. Drum is also picking up a Shadow Blade. What is happening in this game? I love it. Oh, jumping onto Machu, who doesn't have a Dispel, but there comes Octavine with the Lifestealer. That's the first life onto Drum Powder, but there's a Static Storm. That's a big catch on the Static Storm. The glimpse back. Now Octavine's the one in trouble with nothing but and broken falls. Damn. Very nice. I mean, Rhaegar is... I mean, they have the stuff to kill Rhaegar. So Rhaegar's been doing really well about not getting caught. Ooh, there's a Lincoln's on Quap. There's a defensive item. Is this sort of like our first actual defensive item? I mean, I guess Greaves could also be... But I'm more talking about like a, you know, an active that could be used defensively. I know Lincoln's is mainly passive, but here comes the first Roche was done like 20 minutes ago, so here comes the second Roche. Team Dagon's trying to take it, but there's a buyback. Octavine wants this Roche. They know they're there. There's the jump. There's Raven getting hit there, but the hook back is going to connect Machu. Lifestealer is in Machu. There's the refresher. Gets dropped. The Golem was on top of Lynx. Disruptor's down already. Batman's broken. They're forced to run, but this upheaval is too slow. Machu gets a double kill. Rhaegar inside of Machu is going to come out right on this Batman. There's the Abyssal Blade getting in front of this Bristleback. That's too much damage. Batman gets a monster kill, but with Aegis is going to fall. Drum Pounder falls the second time, or I think first time. Trying to catch this Machu. Batman second life. Can he 1v5 here? Or 1v4 technically. Fort Windy in the back falls to Rhaegar. Can Batman get out of here? Getting stunned, getting slowed, has no Dispel. Oh, that's too much damage. I mean, Batman gets called, gets to turn around. Rhaegar gets the kill. This is definitely going to be a high ground push. There's only one buyback, which is Fort Windy. They are not going to be able to hold this high ground.
Forget I said that. Their bottom tower is in trouble, though.
Actually insane. There's the buyback. There's the first fort. They will get it back after the first set of racks is destroyed, I believe. But they have 70 seconds on the Bristleback. They have to go. No Roche either, so there's not much else to do. And try to slow him down. Okay, that is the first racks of the game down at 48 minutes. And Machu TP's out. Almost refresher on this Disruptor. This is Octarine going on Machu. With how much damage Machu's been able to output with this Blink, Shadow Strike, Scream of Pain has been absolutely ridiculous. So, completely understand it.
Worthy tribute.
Oh, Rhaegar actually switched up and got a Manta style. I like it. There we go. I think that's gonna like determine this. Oh, there's the jump. Nice hook back for Raven there. I think this will determine the game, right? Is that Lost Boys are getting items to actually dispel themselves. Oh, but there's the Rhaegar. Oh, getting pulled back into it. Jumping into Link, Static Storm, Batman on top of Ninja Smurf. Ninja Smurf falls down. Octavine now the one getting silenced, in trouble. The Scream of Pain in the back brings down Fort Windy. Batman takes out Octavine, though. No buyback on him. Batman is in trouble now. There's the glimpse back to try and save him, but the Rage Drum Pounder's the one in trouble now without any reincarnation. They're not going to go too far, but Machu actually blinks in. Ooh, Batman getting good damage. But that is a almost 6k health quap. How do you kill that? I don't know. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I think it's the dispels that are going to come down to it. Ooh, nice stun. Not going to get the silence off on Machu, so going to be able to blink up. But there's the glimpse. I mean, Rhaegar's still inside, so there's the stun, and Rhaegar comes out to get the kill on Drum Pounder. Forced to run away, though. Ooh, the silence onto Rufio. Gonna have too much space, though, so Batman's not going to be able to find him. Noish. Successfully defending high ground again. Roche may respawn in 4 minutes, so... this is a long one. Okay, Batman has consumed his scepter. Let's wonder what he's going for. Warlock going Octarine now for shorter cooldowns. I love it. Like, disregard that you've been run down by a BB pretty much every time you've tried to upheaval. Nah, just Octarine, man. I love it. It's great. Like, this is a Lifestealer's, like, you know, favorite dream. Is just nobody having any saves. No Force Staffs, no Glimmers, no Yules. Like, you don't have to waste time on a Nullifier. All you gotta do is hit Rage and hit people, and it's beautiful. Same thing with BB, right? Like, at least they're getting saves here on Lost Boys. At least some saves. But still no, like, support saves. I guess that would be what I was talking about. Like, no support-y saves. Okay, I think we're just waiting on Roche. So this is gonna be a pretty this is gonna be a downtime, looks like. Unless they want to push this top tier 3. Or they could go for Torn. Ooh, a Halberd pickup. Okay, Disruptor with the completed Refresher Orb. It's gonna be going Halberd. There we go. I mean, I think Rage just takes Halberd off, but I can see it. I like it. I like it. Okay, here comes a Torm. It is a beefy boy, but looks like they're going to be A-okay. Oh, Shard. A free Shard for Rhaegar, who did consume Scepter and has completed Silver's Edge. What is Bristleback going? He's going Scotty. Ooh, more stat. I mean, It's not very often that you see a quap. Oh no, that was because Lifestealer was in the quap, I see. But quap still has a ton of HP. I see. I was confused the last time I looked at Machu's health. Ooh, here we go. Lifestealer is in the axe. Let's see some action.
Invisibility.
Here we go. They're chasing. They're looking. Oh. There's the jump. Batman gets caught. There's the call. There's the bushwhack. There's the break. Machu's on top of him. Bristleback down for 100 seconds. Nice lockdown in that catch. That's exactly what they wanted. It is skeletons versus golems. Oh, there's the hook back. There's the orchid. Or the bloodthorn, really. Now, Drumpowder is actually the one in trouble, taking too much damage. The Static Storm and golems get dropped at the same time. Who's going down? I can't tell. There's the jump in the back by Octavine, but the hook away. BKB from Drumpowder, but there's the drop of the second Static Storm. Octavine is now the one in trouble. They glimpse back into the middle of it. The tower's again taken down by 4 golems, but there's Rhaegar doing too much damage. Octavine is going to fall to Drumpounder, but Drumpounder now has used his second life. Lynx falls and buys back, but these golems are taking the base. I don't know how they do this with 2 supports versus 4, but they're going to go for mega creeps. Yeah, there's not much you can do here, like maybe a hook into Fountain. But these golems are just taking tier 4s, securing megas. That's the entire base. The only thing left is the Ancient. Buyback from Willow. Bristleback's up in 9 seconds. Can they finish the Ancient before BB is up? They're trying to stall, but it's not enough. And GG's. They take the Ancient down. Second game goes to the Lost Boys. Yeah, all the golems. Nicely done. Insanity. I mean, the first game we had like a... The first game, what was it, 17-0? Yeah, 17-0 Animage. And the second game, we have a 13-0 Lifestealer on 2 different teams. Absolutely insane. I gotta say, they did a really good job of dealing with this Bristleback. Locking him down early. It's still only 7 deaths, but they really knew how to deal with the Bristleback. So, and overall, this was just a really weird game. Like, nobody... I mean, this was a late Silver's Edge, but no supports had any support items. Like, Greaves, I would not count Vessel as like a support item. This is like a bit of a heal item. So Hoodwink had heals, right, with the Guardian Greaves. But didn't get Greaves till very late into the game, so no Dispels. BKB didn't come on Axe till late into the game. Lincoln's was a little, yeah, Lincoln's was late into the game. And nothing on World. Like, both teams had no saves. So it was just, like, I was like, if you get got on, you're dead. Like, if they find you, you're dead. So, and even so, Rhaegar played really well in Lifestealer. 13-0. I think I gotta give MVP to Rhaegar for that. Octavine played really well in Axe for those amazing jumps. Machu, what a showing from a Quap mid. And just dominating that early game. And just having an insane amount of damage. So, I've been seeing that Bloodstone, and it looks like it works pretty well. I'm going to have to try it at some point. Alright, we are going to be getting into Game 3. But like usual, I'm going to take a short few-minute break. Get up, stretch your legs. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. So, let us get that set up. And yep, be back in a few. Alrighty, I'm back. We are going in for game number 3. Alright, yeah, the first 2 games, insane, well played. But since both teams won 1, we're into game 3. This is the tiebreaker. And this one is very important. Whoever wins this one, or I should say whoever loses this one, is knocked out of the tournament. So, in this next game, we're either losing Team Dagon, or the Lost Boys will not be found. Alright, let's get into game 3. I expect to see some different bands. If I don't see the Axe band, I'm gonna be surprised.
5 seconds.
I could see the same bands coming out, like Lich, Wyvern, Sand King. I could see a Willow band. But I do expect to see the Axe band, the Tiny band. That wasn't on my radar at all. Like, where does the Tiny band come from? And the Lone Druid band? Is this the same teams? What is happening? Where did those 2 bands come from? Okay, a Witch Doctor band come out. Understandable.
10 seconds, just long enough to
I don't know. I did not see. Yeah, that's the same bands from Team Dagon. But the Lost Boys are just throwing in a curveball here, saying, we don't want to see these guys. 2 guys that have not been played. I don't know if Team Dagon has even run either of those heroes in the tournament. Did they forget who they're up against? I mean, fair dues, right? Tiny's pretty strong at the moment. Lone Druid is definitely strong at the moment, so fair dues. There's the Lich band. That's the last band from the Lost Boys in this first phase. So that really leaves the window up for a lot of options. Winter Wyvern is available unless they pick it.
5 seconds. Dire gets the ban.
There's the ban on Spirit Breaker, not giving the Lost Boys that Spirit Breaker.
Radiant knows just who to pick here, I'll bet. First-rate hero selection.
And the Respect ban on the Lifestealer. Very nice, very nice.
Ten seconds.
Alright, who are we going to see first? The Disruptor's available, Winter Wyvern's available, and quite a few other supports. But I think those 2 would be what we would expect so far. It's going to be the Warlock again. I mean, I don't know why I forgot about Warlock. Warlock is just very strong, especially if you just rush Scepter Refresher and give your life for the cause. Alright, I mean, Winter Wyvern's available, so are they going to give it to Raven here? Is he going to take Winter?
5 seconds. Radiant gets the ban.
Winter Wyvern.
Indeed, it is the Winter Wyvern for Raven. Alright, and there is the Axe ban, not wanting Axe to be in this game. Completely understandable.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, you get it.
Alright, we get one more ban for each team. And then we get into the bulk of picks. I love it. Alright, are we going to see a BB ban?
Dire gets the ban.
A Ricky ban? I mean, I guess. There's some interesting things coming out here.
10 seconds.
So
Just
I
long enough
don't
to
know
refresh
if
every
Team
choice
Dagon
that's
would
made
want to
after you
run
heard
back
it.
the Wraith King,
5 seconds. 4,
but
3.
Pudge is available. But no one links. He's not going to want to
Dyer's
play
turn.
Pudge. Ooh, the ban on Tide. I like that. Because, you know, the ban on Ricky might have been implying somebody who doesn't want to stand in smokescreen. So, I do like that ban. Very
10
nice.
seconds left.
And we have a Skyrath. Oh, I see. Team Dagon has a fill-in. Okay. So we lost Batman, and wow, that's unfortunate. Losing your main carry in the final game is very unfortunate.
We're 10 seconds out. Plenty of
But
time
they
to
did
tell
get
an announcer
Soft
you
Moon to
love 'em
fill
if
in.
that's what's in your heart.
I see. I understand now. I get it. Yes, Soft Moon is a very big Tiny player, so I totally get that ban on Tiny now. I was like, what? I did not realize that there's a fill-in for Team Dagon.
Radiant's up.
That makes much more sense. Ooh, it's gonna be a Nyx. I like it. I like it. Lynx has run Nyx a few times, and also Nyx is just very nice for getting to the back line. So it gives that threat there. Very cool.
10 seconds.
So I
We're starting in
suspect
5
that
seconds, with or without you.
this would be a Soft Moon on Skyrath, and the Lynx would be taking off lane and Drum Pounder 1, is what I would assume. But I guess we will see. No Axe, no Tide, Underlord is available. Underlord's been a pretty strong pause 3. You also see something also a bit more
Dyer's
unconventional,
choice.
but it
Let's
is
give him a
a
second.
anti-mage. Lost Boys picking up the anti-mage. Not wanting Team Dagon to pick it up. Now, I mean, the question is do you want to put BB into this? Oh, it's gonna be a Legion! Legion being a natural counter to anti-mage. Doesn't matter if you counter spell duel, because you just duel them. So, yep, that Legion Skyrath combo,
10
very good
seconds.
setup, but very single targeted.
5
So
seconds.
who's going to be their
4,
next pick here?
3, you get it.
They could pick mid or carry. I would think that they'd want to pick or leave carry last pick for Drum Pounder. But I guess we'll wait to see. So I would assume that Lynx is picking up Legion. And then probably be Ninja Smurf on Warlock with Rufio on Nyx, I would assume. If we're keeping the same supports.
Radiant's turn to pick.
And we have a Monkey King. What? Drum, do you play Monkey King? I've maybe seen Drum play Monkey King like once.
10 seconds.
So now okay. I would out of this I would assume that Lynx would be playing Monkey King. So is this like a mid Skyrath and pause for Monkey? Oh, they let the Quap through. Amachu gets Quap again. That's very scary. Knowing how destructive that Quap was last game. But yeah, I'm a little thrown off by Team Dagon here. I mean, they do some weird stuff, so I'm here for it. 'Cause I do think Soft Moon does play core, So I wonder if that's it. If they're just putting Skywrath mid and doing a weird pause for monkey.
All right, Dyer gets to ban.
But who's to say? I mean, carry monkey's pretty strong. We got a puck ban, not wanting to be up against the puck. Fair, right? They got Animage and Quap, like in the first game where Team Dagon had Animage and Quap. It's a
10
lot of
seconds.
jump, and you don't want to be locked down. So no tide, no puck.
5
Not going to have
seconds.
any good lockdown for that. I mean, they do have the duel, so definitely going to want to be building Lincolns and stuff. They also have the silence. Like, they do have catch for them, right? All right. Using,
Ratings up.
and
Banning
it's a
time.
Night Stalker ban. I can see it. I can see it. Night Stalker really good at getting on top of Sky and Wyvern in the back and just causing mayhem, getting vision. He's a very strong hero.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
All right, who are we not seeing here? Who is not going to be played?
Dyer
I mean,
gets to ban.
depending. There's the Invoker ban again. I guess they're scared of Invoker. I would be very surprised if Team Dagon picked up Invoker. That would blow my mind.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
But two solid mid bans. Okay, who are we gonna see? This is probably the offlaner. So the ban on Razor and Nightstalker makes sense. Underlord is still available, which would be pretty decent against the Legion and Monkey.
10 seconds. Just long enough to regret every choice you've made if you hurry.
Could also see
5
some
seconds.
something like a Tusk or
Dyer's
something
choice.
for Snowball.
Give him a second.
It's gonna be the
Lots to choose from.
Dawn. I like that actually. I really like that. Gonna be able to, show up for whatever duel's happening, right? Someone gets dueled, Dawn ulti. I mean, it's literally called Solar
With 10
Guardian,
seconds
so
out. Plenty of
you
time
duel
to tell an
somebody
announcer
and
you
just
love
Solar
'em, if
Guardian
that's
right on
what's in
top
your
of them.
heart. 5 seconds.
It's like the guardian angel coming from the heavens. So, I mean, I do like Winter's Curse against Dawn, so that can mess up Dawn a bit when she comes down, but besides that, I am liking Lost Boys lineup here. And now this last pick from Team Dagon is going to determine kind of where people go. Because if this is a mid pick, then it is Carry Monkey.
Cave Johnson here.
And we have
It's
a
photo time.
Underlord. All right, so that is the off lane. So, okay. Soft Moon's picking up Monkey. Lynx is on the Skywrath. Drums taking the Legion. Hell yeah. Oh man, these sets are looking dope, bro. Like, that does look like a naked Underlord besides the headpiece. Warlock's looking great. I like that Nyx. Nice Anti-Mage. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I want to give it to Team Dagon. Simply because I think I've given it to the Lost Boys every time. But, I mean, that Monkey looks great. The Legion looks great. But I don't like the Wyvern and Underlord just look too basic to me. And then the Skywrath has the wings and the staff. But I think Team Dagon is lagging behind here on the skins. I'm gonna say it's a bit of a tie with leaning more towards the Lost Boys. But yeah, okay, so this is a Soft Moon taking carry monkey. Very interesting. So it's a mid underlord, it looks like. Yeah, for you. Alright. We have the good guys and the really big bad guys. So yeah, it looks like mid underlord. So that'll be interesting, right? Be like, hey, you're picking Dawn? Well, we'll just pick Underlord. We'll all have global capabilities. You try to go somewhere, we'll follow. Yeah, Rhaegar picking up the Animage. Indeed, very exciting. Whoever loses this is out of the tournament. Oh no. This is for all the cookies. So yeah, Soft Moon. Looks like you play a good amount of Monkey. Very nice.
30 seconds.
They might find Rhaegar here, who has not taken anything yet, so we'll be able to take Blink if they run into him.
If you do not have this, I don't know how you'll be able to show your face anywhere ever again.
They see the Ninja Smurf. Oh no, Ninja Smurf! There it is. There's the Firestorm and the Arctic Burn with the overwhelming Monkey. Gets the stun for the first blood from Drum Pounder. Nicely done. Crazy Ninja Smurf. Just out of position there, unfortunately. Did not know they were up there.
They got no business with it.
Don't worry, people. There's just a banana going through the water.
Go smash their
That's a question. If Monkey King mischiefs and runs through water as a banana, does that clean him when he, like, is that basically like a bath? Or when he exits mischief, is he still dirty? I don't know. I only know my knowledge. Ooh, they gotta catch Ninja Smurf here. Our Raven gets caught here. Man fighting Ninja Smurf, who loves taking this upheaval, who's slowing him down. Here comes Rhaegar with the mana burn. Gonna try to TP out top. Gonna do so successfully. Delaying Rhaegar getting to those creeps. Nice. I think that was secure. Oh, I don't have last hits up. There we go. Okay, Fort Windy versus Machu. Again mid. A big boy this time.
Good stuff.
Ooh, Soft Moon gets a courier kill. Nice. So this is a... Yeah, pause forward next with a pause 3 Dawn. Machu taking a lot of damage from this Firestorm. I mean, with Arctic Burn being able to be reapplied, it's ridiculous. It's a lot of damage from Winter. Nice damage. Here comes Soft Moon onto Rufio, getting the slows, but inside the fire is going to take damage himself. Yeah, that dagger is killer, man. Shadow Strike, I guess what it's called. It's a dagger. I'm kind of in the same position where the lane is just pushed really hard top because they're just harassing. Ooh, Fort Windy having a tough time versus this ranged hero. Gonna need something to help with that. Maybe like a bottle or something, but... Ooh, Lynx kills Rhaegar's courier. The courier kills. Big. There's the upheaval for the slow. I am a fan of upheaval, but I don't know how that works great a lot of the time. I don't think it works amazingly a lot of the time. I do like that you're not pushing the lane with fatal bonds, right? That's a big issue in a lot of pubs. Is you just push the lane because Warlock throws out fatal bonds. Yeah, it looks like Machu's just going to be running that mid again. Fort Windy's just going to be taking a punishment. Which, I mean, yeah, for better or worse, right? Up on Rega here, got the blink out, I think dodged that concussive shot. There's the upheaval damage and slow. Raven taking some decent damage. Here comes Rufio in trouble now. I keep saying the Gatorade and wanting to call Rufio Gatorade. I don't know why it's easier to see the white than it is the blue. Ooh, Fort Windy in trouble here, getting the pit down to block Machu. Machu doesn't really care because they get the rune. Oh, another courier kill! Rega needs items, but courier keeps dying. That's one way to win a lane. Nice pull from Rufio. Only getting 2, but I think, yeah, Raven pulled him back. So no one's died since the start of the game here. That'll probably change once we see these 6 results come out. Oh, here comes Soft Moon looking for Octavine in a lot of trouble. There's the Starbreaker stun on the 2, but that's not going to be enough. That's going to be a kill for Soft Moon. Getting that Jingu Mastery to heal back up. Very nice. I just said that and crap happened. Nice damage coming from Lynx. Does not have Ancient Seal to cancel an upheaval. Ooh, Fort Windy came bottom. Does not want to be up against the Squawk. Gets the blink out. Nice reflect. But that Nate getting that magical shield. There's Fort Windy just running right at Rega. Does not matter, but this is going to really hurt Fort Windy here. As Machu's going to get an earlier 6 and a lot more farm. Yeah, that was a interesting play, that's for sure. Nice getting a bounty. Ooh, I missed it. Softmoon gets another kill onto Octavine, pushing Rufio out of lane. Looks like Raven and Softmoon are having a good time top lane. There's an illusion room top. Got power treads on the way, very nice. Reflection. I did forget that you get the 25 now as dual refreshes cooldown on victory. That's kind of insane. That's ridiculous. That'd be very cool to be able to see that. So what is Quap going for here? Not sure. Going for 7 minutes. Here comes Soft Moon. It looks like Lynx is getting theirs. Oh, but they're not going to be there in time. That's going to be both Wisdoms to Dire. Very nice. Good steal. Here comes Octavine. Backs off. I thought it might have been a good there. Once we get 6 on Lynx and Drum, that's going to be some big catches. I'm still surprised not to see an Ancient Seal. Right, because if we have Ancient Seal, you just cancel his upheaval immediately. Or catch the Anti-Mage. Alright. We do have Fiend's Gate on Fort Windy now. No rotation for Machu yet, who just looks to be happy farming. Octavine taking a lot of damage. Nice stun from Rufio to stop Soft Moon from engaging, if wanted. Gated back mid, getting good damage onto Machu, who doesn't have any heals. Okay, one more creep and we should see Duel. Healing up.
No, you don't.
Okay, Duel is up. We have a Duel. We're gonna have to look out for that.
Hanging on by a brick.
Octavine taking a lot of damage from this level 3 Arctic Burn.
A pile of smoking rocks.
Okay, you know they're itching to get a Duel, so they have the damage. They just need to get Rhaegar. Oh, Rhaegar's smart. There's a jump from Monkey, gets the blink out. Ooh, but there's the catch under tower. They're TPing everybody. There's the Duel onto Rufio, not Rhaegar. But that's going to be enough kills. Sonic Wave comes in to almost secure the kill on Drum Pounder, but Rhaegar comes back in. Machu still gets the kill, but there is Octavine TP's in as well. That is 2 for 2. Soft Moon is caught under tower, using the switcheroo to get out, but Machu now getting some good damage. Soft Moon's in the middle. There is a Jingu Mastery. Can he get any hits? He needs to hit something. He's got Boundless Strike, but that's not enough. He should have just turned around and hit Ninja Smurf for the heal. Greedy, greedy, greedy. That's okay. Good rotations from everybody there. Very big for Machu as well, who does seem to be going Kaya. Almost has 6 on Dawnbreaker. Gonna be able to disrupt those duels whenever they happen. That's a lot of damage. Nice blink out, but that's a lot of damage. Looks like they want to go for Ninja Smurf. Drum does have Duel. There's the catch. He's fast with the haste. There's the Duel. That's going to be an easy pickup. 20 Duel damage. That's what you want to see. But once we get 6 on this Nyx and Dawn, that's going to change things. Ooh, almost got Blink on Drum as well. The Blink Rush.
Bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine. You can look. It's kind of funny. Dyer is kicking
It's a Echo Saber on Monkey. Here we go. Got tower bottom, but Crazy Ninja Smurf is caught in the root. And now Lynx is the one in trouble for Machu. The Golem gets dropped, and Machu picks up Lynx. Drum, gotta run. No Duel, but there's Machu. There's the Sonic Wave round Drum. Using Press the Attack to try to get the heal. Not going to be enough. Not going to be able to get the shield. And there's the dagger for the double kill. Fort Windy picks up Crazy Ninja Smurf, though. Is that probably with Firestorm? I didn't see.
You can tell Dyer's middle tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
Almost got that Echo Sword, it looks like. On the Monkey. Echo Saber, not Sword. But yeah, I would be very scared of this Quap at the moment. Raven going a bit far there. No Blink yet on Drum. There you go. There's Blink. I just wanted to wait a few more seconds. There's okay. But Solar Guardian is up. Ooh, there's the Fiend's Gate coming in. Double damage on Machu, so that's not something you want to go at the moment. Sonic Wave is 50 seconds, no Golem. Soft Moon going in on Octavine, but there's Machu with a DD. Soft Moon might be in a little bit of trouble. Gets the ult off, cancels the stun. Nice discipline there. Link still doesn't have Ancient Seal to cancel that upheaval. But there's the blink on the Legion. Wants to get a jump. Ooh, I like the Force Staff on the Winter Wyvern. That's going to help a lot. Still working towards this Battle Fury for AM. Okay, come on. Where's the jump? There it is. There's the jump. There's the duel. The Firestorm's there. There's the Dawn ulti. Not going to be able to save. There's the Curse locking down the backline. But this is a full rotation. Soft Moon comes in to help secure the kill on Octavane. That's 2 cores down. Oh, Crazy Ninja Smurf is a little in trouble. Nice and pale. When all of Team Dagon shows up, they're going to get kills. Or get killed. But that's kind of the only way that happens. Or nobody dies, but you know, there's only really 3 things that can happen. But nicely done. Yeah, with that Skywrath ulti Mystic Flare, that's enough damage. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was something happening here. I saw 2 icons on top of each other, and I was like, oh. Here's Raven. Knowing how to be greedy on Wyvern. We got 5 seconds on duel. That could be another duel here. Second Wisdom for Soft Moon. Still don't have Vendetta. We need to get this Vendetta. Like, once we get that, then you can make plays of your own. Like, that's what you need. There it is. There's Vendetta. Looking for another jump here. But with that smoke, they're not going to be able to see him. Anti-Mage is behind Raven here, so that could be a kill. Going top. Okay, Team Dagon's wrapping around. Oh, there's Vendetta. Under tower. He sees him. There it is. There's the Starbreaker and the Impale gonna secure the kill, but here comes Team Dagon. There's the Atos and the duel immediately on Octavane, securing that kill. There's the Pit to lock him down, and Soft Moon will easily take that kill. That's a Golem onto 4 with the Upheaval. But the Sonic Scream does insane damage. Soft Moon immediately pops into his illusion thingy-majig. Nice. Gets the kill on Drum Pounder with the Fatal Bonds. That is a nasty combo. Damn. Yeah, the rush on the Scepter again for the Quap. That's gonna, like, with the Fatal Bonds too. That's so much damage. That honestly just scared me there, having Machu just appear. Ooh, Atos, there's the jump. They don't have duel, but there's the duel. Soft Moon comes in too late for the Solar Guardian. Ooh, nice Mystic Flare for the damage. Chasing down. Trying to get the slow. Can they get one more hit? Who's it going to go to? It goes to Fort Windy with the Firestorm. Everyone was fighting for it, but here's Rufio for the kill with the Vendetta. Jumping into Rufio gets the spiked Carapace, but chasing under tower does not matter. Drum Pounder, you gotta get that tower off of you. Oh, it's gonna be close. Ooh, he's okay. You gotta fight, maybe one? Nope, just taking tower top. Gotta say, Rig is doing a good job of avoiding to get this Battle Fury, but damn, this timing is rough. Echo Saber going into Deso, so Monkey's gonna be able to fight pretty early. Oh, don't die to creeps, Drum. Don't get stunned. Oh, so close. So close. We got 50 tool damage already on Legion. Nice. I'd love to see it. Okay, Raven might get caught here. We do have Sonic Wave. Lynx is sitting close by. Ooh, there's the curse onto Machu. There's the stun. There's the blink. And there's the duel with the Mystic Flare. Going to easily secure that. The Upheaval and Fatal Bonds gets drawn out, but nothing to follow it up. Ooh, there's Fort Windy on the Crazy Ninja Smurf. He has 2 roots, so now he's stuck as well. Here comes the follow-up. There's the nuke, and Raven takes it. It's with the, yeah, Splinter Blast. That's what that's called. Man, it's so many abilities. Show me the abilities. It looks like Soft Moon has Deso on the way. Damn, yeah, Deso going on. Ooh, they're gonna. Do they see Rufio here? They do. Under tier 2, get the Vendetta Impale. Drumpowder's in trouble. There's the Rufio, takes it down with a Mind Flare proc. Well, not really proc, but active. Same thing. Tomato, tomato. A bit too deep there, Drum. And there is the rush on Scepter for Crazy Ninja Smurf. But this game, they have jump, so that's not going to be very helpful at the moment. Slow for Mystic Flare, the root, and oh, there's the catch with the root right on the edge of Mystic Flare. Very nice. Yeah, with this sort of lineup where they have the jump and they have the catch, you're not going to have the luxury of going Scepter here. There's the damage. There's root again, just caught in the Firestorm permanently. That's what we're talking about. You have nowhere to go. You can't do anything. Team Dagon is really putting on the pressure here. I should switch to net worth. Dang, Soft Moon at 10k, almost 3k ahead of anybody. Oh, Solar Guardian. Ooh, there's a nice curse into the Monkey Wukong command. Octavine is just stuck. And ooh, here comes Team Dagon through the Fiend's Gate. Gonna find Rega with a duel and picks up Machu in the back. Nice response time. This Underlord is coming in clutch. The global presence is awesome. Very nice. I mean, at this moment, it looks like Team Dagon might have a pretty successful snowball here. This Deso is going to help in these tower pushes, but they don't have great tower push. They have decent tower push. 2 Atoses as well is ridiculous. Okay, Battle Fury completed on Rega, gonna help with this farming finally. They just have to draw the game out, right? They have to get items on people. They can get items on people, then they'll be okay. Get the Scepter, get a Manta, right? Hopefully like a 4-staff. Ooh, Yules, I like the Yules. Not doing Roche yet, but I'm pretty sure they're just... Ooh, Harpoon completed on the Monkey, just gotta get it out. Harpoon being able to hit trees like Timber's Chain now is pretty cool.
Worthy tribute.
Alright, here we go. Ooh. Not gonna find anybody there. That Vendetta is still up, so... Oh, they see him. They see Rufio. Okay, nice. Fort Windy and Soft Moon get both Wisdoms. I mean, Team Dagon is just getting everything. They've gotten most Wisdoms. So I think the Lost Boys have only gotten 1 Wisdom, which is brutal for these supports. Like, just the level difference. 3 to 4 level difference on the supports. Pipe completed on Underlord. It's going to be big for these fights. Looks like things are just slowed down a little bit here. Consecrated Wraps on the Dawn. Going to allow for move speed and damage barrier. A really strong item at the moment. Okay, but is it enough to survive a jump from this Legion? I don't know. I'm scared. Oh no, Drum! No! Shame. Shame. I was just talking good about it, and shame. Getting stunned by the ogres. Shame. Oh, they have Vision on Machu. They know he's there. They don't have Scepter, though, on Underlord, so Fiend's Gate's not going to stop him from getting out. This is a high ground push. Ooh, Impale almost connects. I mean, I don't know. Team Dagon's pretty strong, but I don't know if they're high ground push strong. They might just go for this tier 2. Yeah, once we get that BKB on
Radiant's
Legion,
middle tower is hanging on by a
then
thread.
we'll get some dives.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beat.
Anti-Mage doing their best to get items here.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rock.
And that is all tier 2s down at 23 minutes. I mean, when you have 4 people sitting in base, it is rough. You can't get enough farm. Ooh, they might see Rufio there. They have good vision up for the Nyx.
'Tis mine.
Yep. Pretty chill at the moment. I think they just need to get a smoke and go after somebody. Where is your courier going, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, maybe going to the secret shop. That makes sense. Looks like we got people going towards Machu here. I mean, Machu's doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? Split pushing in the waves, trying to draw Team Dagon away from their base. Lynx gets the courier, though. I do like this positioning from Rhaegar. Immediate TP back if you get people coming, but looks like they're just going to Torm. I do like it. You can maybe be a bit more aggressive and like not immediately TPing back. But, you know, when you have a Legion against AM, you do want to make sure you just, you know, don't get immediately caught. Oh no! They tried doing Torb at the wrong time. It's gonna heal up to full. It's not there yet. If you get there, it'll stop healing. But oh no! Oh, they're gonna run right into Rhaegar. Rhaegar sees the Torm. Gonna run away. Oh, might actually go back in. Oh, they're gonna find him. There's... Oh, Jess gets the blink out, but he's slowed. Monkey is chasing. Oh, oh my god! Rufio almost got one shot by that. Boundless strike. Oh no. Oh no. That would have been the play of the game. Holy crap, dude. I would have clipped that so fast. I like this Boots of Bearing going on Underlord. It's a pretty cool pickup. I would assume that they'd want to go for Roche next. It's a pretty good shard pickup, getting extra damage at a Cold Embrace. Almost got Sept. Yeah, there it is. That's huge. That's what they were waiting for. Team Dagon might have waited a bit too long. Because now there's a dagger on Machu, and that damage is going to be huge. They've been really good at stalling here, so Team Dagon's got to put the pressure back on before this Anti-Mage can start to get second to third item. Oh! Raven, what are you doing, my guy? Drawing out golems is pretty crazy work. Okay, are you guys Roshan? What are we doing here? Don't know. Is Crazy Ninja Smurf okay? Okay. I was worried that he DC'd there because they're just standing in a weird spot. But yeah, let's do a Roche. Let's get the Roche. This will open high ground. Jump into an immediate bash. Love it. Okay, is this going to be the first tier 1 for the Lost Boys? Getting close on that Manta. Not the fastest Roche you've ever seen, but I mean, there's nothing to contest it, so.
Dyer's top tower, I put on a hard hat. That baby is coming down.
Yule's almost completed on the Nyx, and there's the Roche.
Cold blood. Well, warm when they killed him. Cold now. Dyer's top tower is really taking a beat.
Okay, picking up the wisdom, but Quap blinks in. Soft Moon's gonna see the Quap.
Dyer's top tower just
What's gonna happen here?
belly up.
Nope, nothing. Okay, cool. I'm like, oh, something happening. Nope. Just saying hi. Okay, with Aegis, I expect to see a high ground push here. Quap didn't have TP. That would have been really bad. Ooh, nice ward, nice setup. Here comes Team Dagon. Almost Manta, almost Yules. Like they're getting close. They just need a little bit more time, but their time might have just run out here. Ooh, the harpoon ran to Octavine. There's the Atos. There's the pit. There's the strike. There's the second Atos. There's the duel onto Octavine, locking that down. The Sonic Wave comes out, but there's the Yule, but followed by the Mystic Flare brings Octavine down. There comes out Buyback. Drums a little deep. They do have Golem up now, but the tier 3 has fallen. Fort Wendy onto Machu. There's the blink out. Nice. Soft Moon just happily hitting these racks with his Deso. Bringing it down low. Here comes Rufio. There's the thing on the links with the Solar Guardian, but Rufio falls. There's the Golem as well. There's the damage from Machu. And the curse for the saves. Machu is just absolutely cursed. Gonna get rooted and killed. Does have buyback there. Ooh, Rega into the back. Gets a double kill with Mana Void. Hitting it onto Lynx, but now Rega's the one in trouble. Just barely gets out. Drum Powder gets hit by a Starbreaker. Coming back in, getting the Hurricane Pike. Now here's Soft Moon in onto the back. Raven is in trouble. Maybe the duel right on top of Machu at low health. Doesn't matter. Triple kill for Soft Moon. Raven is really low and just getting smacked to death by a Golem. Run, Raven, run! You got Hurricane Pike, buddy. No, Raven falls to crazy Ninja Smurf. Nicely done for Ninja Smurf. I just know Ninja Smurf was sitting there like, go, go, get him. I mean, that's one racks down and multiple buybacks used. So, I mean, yeah, the only people with buyback is Team Dagon. So, definitely expect to see, I mean, still Aegis, right? Aegis for 2 minutes. So, once people are up, I expect to see some, oh, Monkey Keen has DD. He's gonna find Rega! Oh, Rega's in trouble. There's the Manta already. But Drum, oh, not gonna find Rega. Looking, but not, just barely missed. If Animage goes down here, that's gonna be rough. Oh. Oh, they're gonna see Rufio. They're looking for a catch. There. Pit, got it, right on the edge. There's the jump. There's the duel on top of Rufio. Where's the damage? There's the Solar Guardian. They do have the damage, but the Solar Guardian and the Sonic Wave come out. That's not too much damage on Drum Pounder, though. That's going to be Nyx down, so no fear for that. No Animage here. Do they have TP? They do have TP. So, what's going to happen in this fight? Got 35 seconds on duel. But Soft Moon is just pushing top with his Aegis. Probably wants to use it. Yep, going back in. There's the Harpoon onto Machu. Can they get the blink out? Ooh, the stun just barely missed, but the root! That secures Machu with the root and Mystic Flare onto Octavine. That's too much damage, healing up by Soft Moon. That's a double kill. Golem's dropped onto 3, but there's no follow-up. With the Scepter, that's going to be a good amount of damage. But are they... I mean, Soft Moon, like, wants to die here. Like, Soft Moon wants to die. There we go. Soft Moon falls, but, I mean, Rega's just not here. Without Rega, okay, that's going to be the second pair of racks down. Here comes Rufio. I mean, I don't think you have the damage, though, when you just have Yules. Maybe on Raven. There it is. The Impale, the Vendetta gets the Mind Flare. Oh, the Yules to get out of the duel, but Legion's still there. And there's another duel kill for Legion. Oh, there's the stun. Surprised it didn't go in on that. This is just a huge monkey for Wendy going back to the fountain. Oh, Machu. Gotta be careful. There's the root. The silence. Machu can't go anywhere. Ooh, the Mana Void in the back just kills Drum. There's Rhaegar, but can't fight Soft Moon just yet. That's going to be Megas. Ooh, Soft Moon might be in a bit of trouble here. Just manning up. It just slaps Crazy Ninja Smurf to death. Rhaegar getting caught by the Pit of Malice and stun. Ooh, Rhaegar, get out of there. Oh, there's the blink. Nice Starbreaker from Octavine to try and save Rhaegar. Ultra kill for the monkey. Looking for that rampage. Not going to be able to find Rhaegar there, though. I mean, Soft Moon has absolutely carried this game. What an insane monkey. I mean, Megas. Everyone's down. This is looking pretty dire. Ooh, Sonic Wave in the back does take out Lynx, but the roots are there. There's no Dispel for this Quap. This is going to be pressuring tier 4s. I don't think they can do anything. Rhaegar doesn't have TP, so Rhaegar's ran way too far away. Can't even get there. Crazy Ninja Smurf trying to slow him down, but here comes Raven right next to him. There's the pit. He's going to sacrifice his life to try and slow him down, but Soft Moon just doesn't care. Here comes the Dawn. There's the Celestial Hammer. That's going to be GG's. Soft Moon carries Team Dagon for a victory. GG's. That means the Lost Boys are kicked out of the tournament. And Team Dagon moves on. I mean, like, honorable mention to Fort Windy for picking up this Underlord mid. Like, that Underlord had some really good Fiends Gates to show up to fights. Had really good presence. Like, the roots were insane, right? Like, they had 2 Atoses and Pit of Malice and Duel. It's like their lockdown was really good for this Quap and AM. Like, Quap had no Dispels, no way to get away. And same thing with Warlock. He was just like, hey, I don't need I don't need support items. I just need to make sure I can get my spells off and sacrifice myself for the cause. Unfortunately, when a team snowballs this much, it doesn't really matter. So, good attempt to Lost Boys. GG. But for MVP, definitely going to Soft Moon. Like, way to play Soft Moon. Insane Monkey, 15-1. Like, I'm impressed. I would have, like, that Boundless Strike, that almost one-shot Rufio, that would have been amazing. Like, you weren't even aiming for him, and you almost killed him. So, nicely done. Well played, everybody. Great team synergy here in this third match from Team Dagon. So, thoroughly impressed. Happy to see them moving on. Sad to see the Lost Boys get kicked out of here. But good series, man. Good attempt. And well played, everybody. This was really fun to cast. So, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I think that's it for me for today. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.